live 15 minutes early because I solved the problem. I'm going to reiterate the problem that we had for stream.
Yes.
So last time I streamed Devil May Cry 5, I was having problems balancing the Discord audio with the game audio, and that led the game to be really blown out in comparison, really low, and the audio on the mics to be very blown out. But, and I couldn't figure out how to get audio input capture to work for some weird reason. So I was balancing and fighting and figuring out today, and it turns out in the dedicated application audio output capture, which is the plugin that I have for application audio capture, there is a setting that says capture all audio except the selected window if the window exists. And if you try to dedicate a capture to what is it called? If you try to dedicate a capture to Discord, it for some reason just does not capture no matter what. I can't get it to capture Discord's audio, right? But for some reason, if I click the game source as the thing to capture, right? The source of the game, the video game, and then I click capture all audio except the selected window, it suddenly captures Discord. This is such a hyper situational and weird way of solving, and it seems like from testing, it solves the problem. Anyway, hello everybody. Happy Sunday. I am here with Hallie again.
Hello.
Yep, see, as you can hear, yep, it looks like they're separate. I don't...
Good. Well, the thing is, if I want to, like, listen to the stream and see that everything's working, I'll have to mute my mic, which means that I'm sure people heard the little...
yeah, the pop.
Whatever.
Yeah, the pop.
The little notification, like the little, you know...
Yeah, I think it's working.
Audio cue that I muted and then unmuted, which, that might show up again, depending. I think I'll just listen to it when the game shows up to see if that's working properly, and then, other than that, the stream will be muted, and I'll just be using it as a way to read chat.
Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, that should work. I think we've solved the problem, though. That's what truly matters here. I think we have finally solved it. What a stupid solution to a problem that should be easier to solve. Just an incredibly dumb solution to a problem.
It's like a backwards, sort of. Or, I don't know, backwards. It gets the same result, but it's just kind of like...
It's the inverse solution to the problem.
Yeah.
It's just, instead of trying to capture the specific thing, what if I captured something else and then decided to have it capture everything else but that thing? Either way, it looks like it's working because I have game audio capture in one thing, and that's capturing the game audio, and then I have thing capture in that thing. And now I should be able to get both things working. I hope. Oh, I gotta stream to you. And if I don't click on the stream, it won't capture the stream audio. Alright. There we go. Alright, are we ready to start, Hallie?
I am ready anytime.
Okay. Hooray! Alright, so we left off on Mission 4.
Time to play as V.
V.
As I can tell that you know by the stream title. Alright, hold on. I'm going to check the audio for the game, so hold on.
I've been using so much, for some reason, just OBS keeps blinking. Or just, like, flashing.
So V, you think this kid can kill Urizen?
Urizen.
I can only hope.
What a great name.
But for now, we have a more pressing
Alright, everything is
engagement.
working.
It's for some reason is working somehow.
Unless people can't hear me.
Nope, I checked. They can hear you.
Alright, good.
I might turn
If
you
not,
up.
this will be the funniest stream.
Oh, it's gonna be great. Kino just talks to himself for 3 hours.
Isn't that just what most of them are? But here it just seems like, it seems like he's answering someone.
Yeah, he's talking to somebody.
I think he's lost it.
Oh, finally. It only took 6 years of streaming.
Give me a bit. I'm just gonna check one last.
There we go. If I put it up to 100, it should work better. I think we should be able to have it at 100.
Everything is working. No one's gonna think you're crazy.
Yay. I mean, it's in my name, so, you know. I did a little bit of grinding
fair
off
enough.
stream, as you can see, 50,000.
Yep.
I did a couple of the, I think, one of the secret missions. Secret missions are not something I typically do.
Yeah, me neither. Honestly.
Especially
I'm
in
a
the
big
later
fan.
game, when you get to the point where it's like, oh, do the jump mission where you have to like shoot and jump and snatch.
Errand before we reach yours.
Like keep off the ground kind of thing.
Yeah, that one. Don't hit the ground. You have to like
Yeah.
connect your way.
Some of them can be pretty tricky.
Ah, yes. I have to remember how to play as this character
Genius
now.
says be careful. Yeah, no shit, Shirley. Ain't it right, Pete? I mean, you are fragile at the moment. Wouldn't take much to wipe you out in a sticky situation. I'm just saying that running away.
Ah,
is okay.
good old
It's always
Adam
okay to
Driver.
run away if you're not up for it.
He who desires but act not breathes.
He really does look like Adam Driver, right? I'm not crazy.
So it is
And
written.
I don't think he looks like him quite as much as other people
Just
say.
remember this.
I might turn you up a bit more.
So get rid of those demons quick, cause killing them ain't my stick. I got your back. Cause dying is whack.
Sometimes I forget that. Here, I'm going to stop streaming for a sec. Oh, shit. Oh, never mind. It's paused. I have a minute. I'm going to turn you up another 5%. You have the good mic, so I can afford to turn you up more.
Yeah.
I don't
mean,
have
the
to worry
only reason
about
the good mic is that it's going through Discord.
Yeah.
I need to really work on the settings for. I just think that I spent so much time on the settings, but I think I just need to wipe all of it and start again.
There we go.
Because what I have right now is not working.
Press B to close to a dying enemy.
Final blow, V. You know we can't kill demons.
Oh, come on.
This definitely brings up like an interesting kind of risk-reward sort of setup playstyle. You know, making sure
Yeah.
you're not too close to other enemies, but also quick enough to get them before they get their health back.
Absolutely.
Later on, you can just warp to them, which makes it a bit easier. And feels really cool.
Yeah.
But-
Attack with X. Here, I'm going to turn this down a bit. Just have that be at...
So, right
90.
now I'm going through this series with a friend of mine and my sisters, and like, because they played 3. And they're like,
Yeah.
it's really good. So now we're playing through 1. Have you ever played 1?
It's certainly outdated.
I am a fake fan because 1 is a blind spot for me, actually. Unfortunately.
Well,
And
1 was the one that was intended to be a...
Resident
was-
Evil.
Yep.
Yes. But it is very tonally different.
Oh, yeah. It's the Kamiya one,
And it's
right?
weird because it's weird because more than any other game, the missions
Force
are like do this
move.
random thing.
RB,
Now do this random thing.
use shadow to evade. RB, left stick horizontally. Yeah, that's right.
I get it. The missions of 3 and 4 are a little bit random in the things that you're doing, although you're working towards a specific kind of goal. Whereas in 1, it just feels like you're.
God,
I
it's
don't know, you
so
kinda
easy to get good combos with him.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're able to do 2 things at once.
Usually on a fresh file, you will get your first S rank playing as V.
Oh, yeah, exactly. If you've never played, yeah. I am so alone. The apocalypse has come. Is this Conqueror from Invincible? Wow. I need to finish Invincible Season 2.
I've never watched it. I don't have. Is it Amazon? I think?
Amazon Prime, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, actually, that's wrong. My family has it. I'm just the only one who's never been given the password, and now my family forgot about what the password is, so I don't have it.
God, this
Yeah.
game looks really good. For, what is it, 2019?
2019.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. People like are still saying, we want more graphics. We want graphics more graphics. And it's like, this looks really good. I think a lot
Design.
of graphics nowadays is just like more high fidelity texturing and lighting effects. And like, we don't really need anything more than that.
I think that the jump from PS4 to PS5, for example, is not that impressive.
Oh yes, the
graphically.
fire bats. These
Moments
things.
is more the thing, right?
Yeah. This character is the epitome of the XXX and the YYY.
Yeah. You just kind of feel it feels a bit button mashy. I'm sure if you unlock all of his moves, it's kind of like, oh, this makes more sense. This clicks more, and I can do things with this. But I've never bothered to.
Gotta remember what the... There we go. The juggle. RB plus B. Moves you right to a locked-on target and instantly killing... Yep. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, okay. There we go. I have to... Like, so... The thing about Panther or Phantom is that...
Phantom is a spider. That is Shadow.
Sorry, Shadow. Is that there is a way to get up. It's literally just the same. There is... So, back Y is how you do the... not the Helmbreaker, but the launch.
Yeah.
He has a launch... Much like a lot of characters do, but you don't always get to see it.
Yeah.
It's kind of. It takes a second because you're juggling. Like I said, you're juggling two characters.
Yeah. Something really interesting about V is that he can only double jump and dodge if he sacrifices one of his companions fighting to help him with those moves. Right?
Absolutely,
He
yeah.
needs them to assist him with that.
Oh, I didn't get them all.
I think that's a really interesting way of doing it. I conceptually like everything that V is playstyle-wise. I just don't actually like playing as him.
Oh, I feel
think-
that.
Yeah, it's just a personal preference thing.
Oh,
It feels
Phantom.
disconnected, and that's not what I personally want out of a DMC game. I like the kind of direct feedback that the other characters give you, but it is a really cool idea, and I respect the hell out of them for pulling it off as well as they did.
There we go.
And it also makes sense in the context of the story, which is awesome.
Absolutely. I like his song.
So, yeah, I like it too.
It has very big mother energy. Mommy energy. Like whiny vocals almost, I think is the term.
You really could have just said whiny vocals.
No, don't you know?
I would've
He wants his
preferred if you
mommy.
had just said whiny
But
vocals.
Trisha is
I
not.
think that
Trish is
would've
not
been-
his mommy.
I think you could have worded that in many other ways.
No, he's not his mommy. Trish is not his mommy. Don't you know?
I do know. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to see if I can need
That
to turn this
line
down. I'm not your
It's a
mommy,
lot more
V.
interesting
Yeah.
post when you know what's going on. But
It also I think it implies that I don't remember, but I think it implies that Trish also knows everything, all that's going on.
yeah.
It's
I
really
think she's very heavily
this game is
implying that.
very
I think
funny
she
because
can
it's literally
tell
just
because she's a demon, right?
this
So I
is
think
lit.
she can tell.
It's very funny how like Dante just does not tell any like Nero anything in this game.
Yeah, no, that is something I really feel like, despite like, regardless of my own personal opinion of Nero, which has been well documented.
Yes, on the internet.
I feel like I
Villages
can
forever.
kind of relate to his a little bit to his struggle, not so much like the gravity of it and the scope of it, but more just it is easy being neurodivergent to feel like people just don't explain shit to you because they just either don't think you need to know or they expect that you're already going to know.
I mean, in Nero's
Don't.
case, it's
Just-
very much a situation of I can't. If I tell you this, you're gonna do something. You're gonna try and stop me from doing what I'm. In Dante's case, like if I tell you what's happening, you're gonna try and stop me from what I need to do.
For sure, and that's definitely what it is, and they're both justified. Maybe Dante could have handled it a bit differently, but I understand both positions, right?
We'll
And I
get to that.
understand
We'll
Nero's
cross that bridge
frustration.
when we get there. But there's a lot of interesting discussions about this. Oh no! Watch out!
It's almost like this game is good.
This is such a funny situation because this is a nothing burger to literally anyone else in the game.
Yeah,
If this only V would be like, oh no, the bridge is falling. I gotta struggle to run back up it.
The bridge is falling. I mean, I guess it just shows the difference between them on how he needs so much more help than the others.
Yeah.
Especially considering Dante has survived so much more.
Dante gets impaled in every game. It's
Dante
literally the bit.
Drove a motorcycle up a
Not
building.
allow him to gain any more power.
Oh, no more power, huh? I love Nero, like in the last chapter, going, without power, I can't protect anything. I know that. It's like, is power a genetic thing? Like, is, like...
I think so.
Like, the lust for power? With, like, Virgil and...
showing that he does... It's...
Hey,
I think
Roland.
the main difference... Hello.
Feel free to
I think
tell me how
main
the game
difference-
audio is, if it's too... If Hallie's getting drowned out or not, because... Even with the limiter, this is not the best visualizer. Woomy. Oh, there's no... Okay, Roland, we're doing a really weird thing that is, like, explaining about how this is happening. The way I'm capturing game audio and Discord audio, I can't have the stream thing on, the chatbot on at the moment. And it's really weird. So the way it's working, and I've explained this already, but I'll explain it as many times as I need to, is I'm using the audio output capture, which is a plugin, and I'm not using the base one, but it has a setting that says, but the thing about the audio output capture is it will not capture Discord for some reason, unless you specifically set it to the game audio.
You set it so that it's like,
and then
capture everything except this window if the window is open. You set it to the game, and then it won't capture the game, so then you can capture the game separately with the game application one, or game capture. So that means, and then you just have everything closed, including the chatbot, I suppose.
Anything that could
Except for
capture
Discord.
audio. So the only two things that are capturing audio right now are my microphone, which is plugged directly into OBS. I have the game, which is being captured separately through its own game input capture, right?
It's your turn.
And then I have another audio, game audio, or output capture, which is set to capturing the game, but the little checkbox that says capture everything but the game, which in this case would only be Discord. It's such a
breaks your brain a
strange
little bit.
and stupid workaround. I don't understand how this is the solution. Devil Trigger, using one to make ground and grab attack foes with increased strength for a set time. Yeah, that's not what we're doing. I know the trick here. There we go. Yeah!
So, my question is, we have done this kind of setup multiple times with, like, Slay the Princess and other things. Why was that not a problem then?
Because I wasn't trying to capture them separately.
Okay.
It's just kind of accepted that these two were that, you know, I'm going to turn the game audio really low and you're going to be fused with it. So yeah. Now I'm
you're
actually
actually
trying to
missed
capture
something
this separately and
I
doing
use the base plugin, like the stock one that comes with OBS and
Audio is
capture
fine?
for game audio and Discord audio and my own mic, and I have not had this problem, so I don't know. My solution is the straightforward one.
Okay, so this
Streaming with Etika.
oh
I just don't have any good ideas, and also our time zones kind of make it. I mean, it might be a bit easier now that daylight savings has kicked in,
oh yeah.
and I'm a little bit less behind. But I don't know. It's just a little bit tricky because by the time I start streaming, it's like 10 o'clock.
There we go.
For
Oh,
him.
there we go. Oh, give me that ranking, please.
problem more is early game V's moveset is just not very interesting or engaging.
Oh yeah. By
the time
really,
you're able to unlock the good stuff, you're gonna focus on the other characters that you enjoy playing more in general.
here's the thing. I actually do really like his play style. I think it's such a fascinating and unique play style.
Yeah, I've been praising it this whole time. It's just preference-wise, I personally don't like playing.
I can imagine if there was ever, it's never going to happen, but if there was ever a situation in which we got to see a Spectrobes 4, which I don't imagine that ever happening, this would be an interesting way to handle character combat mixed with a Spectrobes on the field. The other option I always had was Astral Chain, which I have never finished, and I probably should beat at some point.
I have not played it.
I have been told it's literally one of the best things Platinum has put out, except
I've heard nothing but good things.
Except it's a Platinum original, which means nobody has played it.
Yeah.
I never liked characters like V in this game. It takes a lot of your attention span because you're literally focusing down 2 characters instead of just one. You will be wanting
you
more.
You don't really have to position them that much.
I thought that said Piss Clear for a second there. No, it's Priss Clear. Sparta Express. That is the concept of something being named after the Bug Demon King is so fascinating. Sparta Express, because that's like that's Nero and Dante's or not Nero, Virgil and Dante's dad. Yeah. I just like the way the other characters feel. So the way I don't remember, I haven't had much experience with Dante, regrettably, outside of Devil May Cry 3 Dante and Devil May Cry 4 Dante. I think we literally quit the last playthrough of this as I was just getting Dante.
Had you not played it before that?
No. Why would I ever play something blind? Or why would I had watched there we go. There, yeah. So these guys are annoying, and the way you deal with them is back. Y. There.
Yeah.
You feel disconnect with what the demons do, and then V.
Yeah.
I feel that.
I feel that for sure. He's definitely my least favorite character to play as, which is why I like what Capcom did in this game, where they have these missions. Not only do they have, I think, 4 missions are V exclusive, and then there are a couple where you can choose who you play as, and V is always an option, I think.
Oh.
So with that, if you don't like him all that much, you don't have to play as him all that much. But if you do want more V, you have that option as well. I think they did a really good job handling that. Just so he doesn't feel super intrusive, and it's not like half of the game is V, because the last time they did that with DMC4, people didn't like it.
Oh, there is a Berserker right there. I almost missed him.
Although I would say the half of DMC4 playing as Nero is a better game than the latter half. But people still weren't thrilled. It was kind of like a Raiden situation.
I think the reality of this is that the reason why people aren't... The reason why this gets you so much style is the fact that getting the phantoms getting hit, or the your demons getting hit, don't take away from your style meter. So in any case, so like if you get hit in as Nero or as Dante, your style goes back to D. If these two get hit, your style meter doesn't get affected by it because they're not V. Only attacks hitting V affect the style. Disconnect between what the 3 demons do and V. Yep, I get that, and that's because V as a character is useless on purpose.
You do get a move where you can use the cane, but
yeah, you don't want to. The most you can do with V is, like, the best thing is Control Phantom.
I think Grand Fork is what it's called.
What is it?
And it's actually quite good. Grand Fork, I think.
I think so. I think I've heard of it.
Actually quite good. But where it's like just a cool thing to weave in your combos, but it's also just, I don't know, I've never unlocked it. It's pretty expensive. And by that point, I think most people just want to invest their orbs into Nero or Dante unless they really like playing as V.
I think the biggest issue with V is that like there's a lot of investment into the character for a character you play for a handful of missions.
Well, again, you have the option not only to play as him in more if you want to choose him, but there's also the Bloody Palace, right?
Oh yeah.
So I honestly don't think it's anything that the devs did. I just think it's a matter of personal preference. I think they handled it quite well. He doesn't overstay his welcome if you don't want him to. Is the point
Yeah.
I'm trying to make.
I think that V is a like from a character standpoint and everything that he stands for, he's
Oh,
such
he's
a
great.
fascinating character.
He's great. I love V.
He's such a fascinating rendition, the physical manifestation of My Chemical Romance.
It makes me sad because it makes me think about what could have been a lot of different things that happened in the series.
Oh, I have to go back and see what's... I am so alone. The apocalypse has come. I love that they just have Japan there.
Yeah,
Dead.
So there's still weebs even in the apocalypse. That's nice.
This is such an interesting apocalypse because it's so heavily centralized to one area, but it's also just very bad.
It's super bad. You think any of the other towns surrounding Redgrave were like, hey,
What the fuck? Yeah, what, hey, big tree. And we've established that this is not just...
I wonder if any sequels will... Oh, there's a secret mission.
Oh god, what
I
type
wonder
of
if
secret
any
mission is
sequels
this
will,
again?
like,
Which one is this?
address that in any way, or maybe the novel does, and I just...
Collect all the red... Nope, we're good. I'll do this later. I don't feel like doing this.
Yeah. But I wonder if the sequels will address it, or maybe the Japan-only novel does. Maybe, or I know I think I read a bit of the manga, and it's mostly it's about V.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So it's not really gonna do that. It does tell you that V does not actually like the clothes that he's wearing. He steals them off of some guy.
Yeah. He looks
But
like...
it's implied that he kills. That's something.
So...
I get the feeling that my friend is going to try out DMC2 because I've just talked about it so much.
Oh,
They
I
might
can't
be
wait
more
for them to fight
curious.
the face wall.
Oh, I got to the point in that game where I fought the face wall and I got cocky and I died, and then I went, you know what, I'm not doing this again. And I stopped playing. I was about halfway through because the game's only like 5 hours. And it's funny because I checked, for one, I was checking, I was like, how many missions are there? Like, oh, 23. I guess this
So
game's
I can
longer
definitely
than I thought it was, but it's still like six hours because each mission is like maybe 3 minutes long on average.
I can definitely feel what Roland was saying with you feel a disconnect between what is
There
being...
is a disconnect. That is
Because
how I
like
would
I'm
describe
seeing,
it.
I'm hitting
Like,
buttons and I'm not seeing what Phantom is, or not Phantom, the cat is doing. You can see.
Yeah, in the manga, they tried to recruit Phantom and he said no.
Well, I mean, yeah. I'm no longer a choo-choo train.
would be
How am I
super
supposed
cool
to?
To summon a giant lava spider and see him in the RE engine, but alas, I don't think they could have made that work.
A lot of this is just. I'm backed against the wall here. I am somehow keeping up a style rating here. I don't know how.
I don't know, when it comes to games in general, I also do prefer melee builds. And, you know, I pick the melee weapons usually because I just like having that feedback be direct and instant. You know?
Yeah, I get that. There we go.
Just, what, you hit,
I think the first time
smack 'em.
I think the first time I played this, if you remember, I think I got a triple S here or a double S. Something. I played a lot better than I did just now. I think one thing Phantom or not. What is this? What is the cat's name? I can't remember it.
Shadow.
Shadow. I
because
think
he
one
is
thing
a
Shadow
shadow.
needs is, I don't know if it's unlockable, but he really needs a stinger. Just rush towards the enemy now. Do it.
Look, there is a stinger.
Okay, good. Hopefully I can buy that right now.
Where they go forward, he turns into like a spiky ball.
I need that.
kind
Yeah.
of thing.
That's going to be the first thing I find when I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be super important for this specifically.
I'm really.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's see what we're doing here. Oh, yeah. Where did he get that coin from? Oh, yeah. We got another good Nico thing.
I'm at.
Pocket.
Yeah. Keep your panties on.
Keep your panties on.
Be right there.
I love Nico.
I love the difference in how she responds to Nero and V.
Do you think he's actually wearing
Does
panties?
not. I don't think so.
You see, my headcanon now is that he's actually wearing panties.
No. I would say what my headcanon is, but I don't want to.
What? No, say it.
But based on how he got the clothes, I think it's the bare minimum that he needs to be presentable. Make of that what you will.
Midriff. Okay, what's quick play again here? Eli Shadow cannot be activated battle or oh yeah, that's literally sprint.
You're gonna want that.
Enemy step in mid-air, use the enemy as a stepping stone, takes you a double jump. Trigger heart while Nightmare is active, the DT gauge. Oh, I need to go to Shadow and get breakthrough. Yep. Shadow
That's
dives
it.
to the ground, dashes ahead. While on the ground, press forward. Yep. Hedgehog
That's
is
Oh, that's that one. That's
really useful for crowd control. Guillotine is in midair, press right RB, forward or back plus Y.
I don't remember what that's called.
This is just this is something to extend an air combo.
Forward and back one. It's the forward and back stuff, right? I think. What is it on Nero? It's
he has the helm splitter. If you hit up
No.
beat Y or back Y, you get the
No,
launch.
but there's a back Y in midair as well, but I cannot remember.
Back
what
Y
it's
in
called,
midair
or
is the
back
helm
forward.
splitter.
Not okay. I'm thinking like Nero though. 'Cause I
Yeah, that's
remember
what. Yeah, Nero
has-
is helm splitter.
not helm splitter.
Back Y in midair is helm splitter. That's
Time to Google. Hold on.
so. What happens is if you hit back Y, you launch the opponent up in the air, and you launch with them most of the time. Sometimes it doesn't work. And then you can hit Y, Y, Y again for the midair combo. And when you want to end the midair combo, you hit back Y again, and that turns it into a helm splitter when he's in midair.
Let's see. Where are our moves?
Combo default,
Alright.
Shadows Fall, Training Gets Neck, press Y, then tap Y repeatedly. I already got that.
Roulette spin. I miss roulette spin. I love roulette
Blockade,
spin.
power up blockade, whole X longer. That's
I
pretty
should
useful.
replay 4 because 4 just feels different. I do
Round
miss
robin.
4 Nero.
So it only works sometimes.
Oh.
There, you've seen it with the launch. Sometimes it doesn't. It launches the enemy, but it won't launch Nero up in the air with him like you want it to, like it's supposed to.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because that's a different command. High roller, it's called. It's not called helm splitter. That is Dante's. High roller.
Helm
He has a lot
splitter.
of
Helm splitter is a
Nero-
generic term in character action games for when you take your sword and you slam something into the ground with it. I'm not
Okay,
specifically
well-
saying it's helm splitter. It's
Alright.
a helm splitter.
Okay.
I'm sorry. There's a lot of terminology that goes into these games that I know what you mean. There's difference. You're right. You are correct. There is a different term.
Dante's is called that, or if I'm misremembering. But in any case,
Griffin
high
charges
roller.
enemies,
Launch
launching them
an
into the
enemy
air.
Skyward. Launch an enemy skyward. It's, right bump or left stick and then the melee button, right?
Royal Fork
I
is what
hope
you were
that-
talking about. Yeah, rain down demonic canes.
So
Or
it says launch an enemy skyward. By holding down the button, you will follow the enemy. So if you just tap it, you won't follow them. But if you hold it,
okay, that's why.
it will follow you. That's why. It has worked exactly as intended. Thank you.
Get more orbs. X provocation. I'm very sad that X provocation is not the 2-frame dance. Right atop the dynamic. Yep, that is very good. Press LB plus B or A in the air near Nightmare to dismount. Press LB plus A in the air to dismount. Okay.
Caliber. Caliber is the midair front back one. Right. It's a lot of Nero's got a lot of gambling terms in his moveset.
Let's go gambling! Don't ever introduce Nero to Balatro. You will never see him again.
Don't introduce anyone to Balatro. Trust me, it's a bad idea.
I found out this new indie game called Balatro.
It's just fucking. Oh my god.
Of all the games,
I have so many hours of Balatro.
of all the games that should be like referenced in Balatro and have their own card packs and stuff, it should be Devil May Cry 5 or something. But no, we have to get Assassin's Creed cards.
Are there Assassin's Creed cards?
Yes, there was an Assassin's Creed thing.
I thought they were just shouting out indies mostly.
No, they have
I know there's a
Dave
Play
the
the Princess
Diver in
one.
there. Dave the Diver is not an indie game. That is the game that stretches the definition of indie. Okay,
They have Slay the Princess ones though, and those ones I have on.
I think I'm good.
Good.
I maxed out. I bought every blue orb I could get from that's what I did mostly when grinding.
Keto, Toot Fruits. Did you see
What?
this side?
Dave the Diaper?
No.
No. After a yesterday stream, I don't know if or Friday's stream, I don't know if I want to think about that. Oh, this guy. We found out that we found a bunch of we found out about the scat YouTube thumbnail, the metagame.
Rocks. Let's not even mess with this guy, V. He can't even leave the
There's just a YouTuber that just puts scat in every thumbnail. Oh, hey, bud. That's a thing. Oh my god, do you want me to send you the thumbnails I found, Roland? Go check out my stream from Friday in the videos if you want to see those. It killed my computer. It made it blue screen. It was so disgusting.
Or the sea to a fish. So
God, he's so fucking pretentious.
contemptible.
Yeah, I love him though.
The lip filler goes crazy though. Oh,
This is not my favorite boss fight in this series.
it's very much a. There we go.
It is teaching you a specific game mechanic, and that is use Nightmare and win. That is the mechanic. So I want to say V is mission 4 and 5.
Yeah.
6 is Nero. 7 and 8 are also Nero. Or 7 is optional.
The worst. Okay.
8 is Nero. I think 9
Oh,
is V.
and I am.
10 might be V or Dante.
And
then I
now we summon the boy.
Mission Fucking 16 or 17, I think. Is V, and then yeah, I think that's it. It's like 4 mandatory V missions.
Even the big bad kitty knows you don't got shit for brains.
So stupid.
Oh. There we go.
Maybe I should give MC4 another shot, but every time I try to, I get to the part where the platforms disappear, and I'm like, why am I doing this?
There we go.
But I never was able to play through the Bloody Palace because the first time I beat the game was on easy difficulty. You do not unlock it that way, so maybe it's worth giving another shot.
Oh.
I think getting used to playing as Nero does make the other characters a bit more difficult because Nero's moveset has a greater emphasis on mobility, especially aerial mobility.
There we go. Oh, straight to the head too.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Here.
God, this thing's so disgusting.
Hey, Olga, once I get control of my mouse again, Roland, I will curse you with it.
Didn't even need Nightmare. Look at you go.
Yeah, I mean, he did a little bit. Sometimes he takes a bit to spawn in, and it, like, at that point, like, you've already spent so much of your devil DT gauge. Oh, hello, Gilgamesh. That's Gilgamesh, right?
Gilgamesh is not the best boss, but it's better, I find, if you treat it as a platforming challenge.
He is,
like,
literally.
What if I don't have to wait, especially a New Game Plus when you have more moves unlocked for Nero, but it's like, what if I don't have to knock his knees down? What if I just...
Than I can take on right now.
Dude, you struggled to run up a breaking bridge, dude.
Yeah.
You're not beating that thing.
Yeah.
I love that he's just like, I do love that he's really pathetic in a lot of scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Roland, would you like to see what the thumbnail meta we discovered the other day?
Yeah, there's yes.
S, let's go. Here, let me forward this to Roland. I don't know if you want to see it, Hallie.
Don't, actually.
Have fun, Roland. Enjoy that.
I less about YouTube slop. I don't know if you've noticed, but
Bubs, you did a good job. I didn't even get to see. Oh, Psycho, the YouTube scat thumbnail meta. Here, I'll send it to you too. I'll send you it and force you to look at it.
I don't.
There's also like a lot of them that have a concerning amount of like scat BDSM in it. Like sprunky BDSM.
Oh, we're alive. We made it. It's our lucky day, V. Let's go find a game of cards.
You mean like Balatro?
Yeah, Balatro. Play Balatro.
Well, we are.
I think
video.
You know what?
If someone's like,
then I guess we have some.
The power's out, but I need to play Balatro, so
he
they
has
just
a
have
real
like
deck
a
of
cards and a banana and shit, and he just plays something and then sighs and gets the calculator out.
Yeah, there's a YouTuber that we saw. If you go back and watch the VOD, there's a YouTuber who has like 80 thumbnails in a row, which is just him photoshopping like Peppa Pig eating feces out of a toilet into his thumbnail, and for some ungodly reason, nobody is like there's nothing happens with it. Like, he's just, every single thumbnail is like some scat stuff in the thumbnail, and he has over 1 million subs. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm not putting enough gross shit. Maybe I should go the Totally Spies route. SCP Vort, probably. What is double check? Oh, that thing, right. Nightmare combo B. I think we're good for now.
Jump on Nightmare's back.
V would really go along well with Genesis from FF7. Go along or get along? Genesis, yeah. Genesis, what Nintendo Genesis, yeah. I love that meme. That's such a stupid image.
Now to find an exit.
Looks like that's gonna capture that in Discord too. Damn, I can't do all my memes. I can't spam my memes.
Nerfing your stream, and I could not be more proud of myself for that.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to go away, man. I didn't actually want to summon you. Fun fact, sending him into enclosed spaces is a great way to just fucking obliterate everything in the area.
Yep. I missed this series. I should give.
Whatever happened to the mobile game?
Oh, you want to know what happened? Which mobile game? Because
the
okay,
battle.
A couple. One of them is a full port of DMC4 on iOS, and it's bad. But like the gacha one?
Yeah, that one, the gacha one.
It was so fucking bad that it doesn't exist anymore. It didn't even last a year.
Hey, remember when I said Capcom would be great if they focused on like non-live service games?
Yeah, look at that.
I just think about like the BlackRock shooter, the BlackRock shooter game that got released a couple years ago and didn't even last a year.
Yeah.
The only person I knew who ever posted about it was Blondie. The only person I talked to every few months, I would talk to Blondie and be like, "How's that game doing? Where's the English version? Oh, it hasn't been released yet. Oh, it's not coming." And then it's like one day, it's like, "Oh yeah, they're just killing the game. They're just canceling it. It's dead now." And
you need a real good reason to make a gacha game.
You see, here's what you do. The meta nowadays is just put your character into someone else's game. Here, I might drop down the settings on this a bit.
I think
Oh, I can't. Oh wait, yes I can. PC
it's
options.
a shame, because if that DMC gacha game was even halfway decent, I would have spent my life savings trying to get all the Nero stuff.
Rendering method normal.
But they missed out on my money.
There, 90.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna put that at extra quality.
But yeah, the bottom line is getting that it's gone.
Is there a better version of anti-aliasing? I never remember.
The only
What's there was one thing
good
here
thing
that's like
is
turn this
out.
off if you want your game to look better. Is that shadow cache? Or
VRAM performance.
one is I remember something subsurface scattering variable.
Why do you need skin rendering quality when the cutscenes are pre-rendered and you're
Hallie,
just
your
playing
mic fucked up for the past minute. How? What do you mean?
Oh, no.
Explain. Oh, is this where the game comes in? Everything comes in and it's like, oh, suddenly now there's problems. It literally fucked up. Oops. Garbled. Oh well.
Am I back?
Is it bad? Is it good again? I'm waiting for chat to tell me if it's still good or not. It was when Kino was messing with settings, so we didn't get a word. Huh, that's weird. Oh,
I don't think I was saying much anyway.
you weren't saying much, yeah. Oh
I
well.
don't think I was saying much. I was just trying to suggest which setting it was or something, but
Oh well. So, future reference,
you
settings.
can hear me now. Settings is bad for my specific mic
Weird.
capture. That's interesting. Okay.
So like
Normal
I
shit.
said, so basically, Psycho, the way this is working is, I have two audio output capture in OBS. One of them captures the game audio. One of them captures every single thing but the game audio. And because you cannot directly capture Discord audio with these OBS output capture things. And so I have this weird setup.
It's your turn.
Where it's only capturing, it's just weirdly capturing Hallie. And I said at the start of the stream, this is likely going to introduce a whole bunch of problems, but it's the only way I can balance game audio separately from Hallie. Discord. I love it.
Use the stock application audio capture, and it.
I did not mean to do that. I keep forgetting.
DP summons Nightmare instead of makes you more powerful. It's time to help Nero out. But yeah, the only good thing that the Peak of Combat, which is the DMC gacha game, gave us was another song with Casey Edwards and Victor Borba. That's it.
I was told that
That's
one wasn't
it.
so super good.
I like the chorus fine enough, but it's no Bury the Light. Other than that, the game is trash, and it's gone now. When your gacha game can't last a year, that's bad. I think the market is very oversaturated, and you need a damn good reason now.
Nowadays, the meta for
make a
gacha
gacha
is
game.
don't make a dedicated gacha game. Just put your fucking characters in somebody else's gacha game.
Yeah.
And then if you're lucky,
Yoko Taro understands this.
and then if you're unlucky, you'll get a situation with Persona 5 where every time Persona 5 collabs
Yeah.
with something, it dies.
I don't know why. There's nothing. It's not like Persona 5 is
Was there a
unpopular
Persona?
or bad.
There was a Persona 5 collaboration with Near Reincarnation. Guess what happened? It died. It was the last collaboration it did. I think there might have been. Was there a Persona? I don't think there was a Persona 5 collaboration with the Persona 5, Black Rock Shooter Fragment. I don't think there was a Persona 5 collaboration. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah, no. There was none. But what happened was they put Black Rock Shooter in Punishing Gray Raven, and then they're like, wait, we can just do this? We could have done this the whole time? Why are we spending money on a gacha game? And then they killed the gacha game. Where am I? I forgot where I'm going. Oh, there we go.
At your pleasure. Go.
Yeah, gacha sucks. I hate gacha. It's literally my least one of my.
I don't think gacha really suits it. Which is
Yeah.
a shame, because again, I said if it was halfway decent, I would have spent my life savings trying to get all the Nero stuff, but unfortunately it wasn't.
Gouge 'em.
And I'm glad I didn't spend money on it because it doesn't exist anymore. They should, if they go under, they should fucking refund you all of the money.
Sometimes they do that. Sometimes they don't.
But it should be standard practice. It should be the legality. It should is like the product that you put money into does not exist anymore. At least be like a form of a tax refund or something. Like I don't know, something. You think there's a chance for Genshin Impact to go under?
Oh no.
Go.
Damn it.
They introduced a fat fetish character just recently.
What do you mean the fat fetish character?
The character
She's
that's
not
obvious.
fat.
The eating fetish character. I'm sorry. The one that has stomach jiggle physics. Like, and
He's
I
not
mean,
even fat.
I mean internal
fucking
stomach.
coward.
Did you see the ad? Did you see the advertisement for this? Oh yeah, it's the it's the mother.
I did not.
And if it going under, you're dreaming. Dude, if that would be a great dream if it did. I'm just saying. Oh, it's this fucking thing.
Well, I know there are less people likely to put up with it because of the whole racism thing, but not enough people.
Unfortunately, have you seen the new Nikkei chick? Who? Send it to me. I am almost nervous about asking. Her name is fucking Bretty. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, this might be a good time to bring in Nightmare.
Unfortunately, as much as I think that Wuthering Waves improved on a lot of Genshin's things, I think it's starting to do the thing that I knew it was going to eventually do, which is because of the nature of the kind of game that it is, it's having the same problems that Genshin has. Like, the biggest problem for me for Genshin, despite all the other stuff, the thing that is most... And it's just inherent to the kind of game that it is, it's not like...
Hold on, I gotta see what they're... I'm being sent 4 separate messages from Roland. Oh. The character named Bretty, and she's got big boobs and a... She's just regular. She's not even fat.
Of course not.
That's not even what fat looks like. That's like big-bodied. She's larger bodied than the Genshin Impact character that's supposed to be the fat character.
People are like, oh, chubby representation. She's not even chubby.
The
Not even
Genshin
chubby.
Impact girl were
Not even-
specifically.
There must be an escape route.
But the thing about those kinds of games that do get to me, and Wuthering Waves is doing kind of the same thing now when I've lost interest, is they have to announce character after character after character after character after character to stay relevant. And the problem with that is we don't get enough time to... I just feel like it's an overload, and it's like, I don't give a shit. How am I supposed to give a shit? Because they're running the event where you learn about the character at the same time when they're running the banner to pull for them.
Yeah.
And it's like, if I don't have an interest at the beginning, if I don't know who this character is at the beginning, why am I going to spend time and money playing through their story and learning about them, and then also pulling for them? It's like, it's just the characters are underdeveloped, you know.
Oh, good shit. Poor.
Why don't you just have like
poor-
a handful of characters that people like 10 or so characters that people really
Because
like.
how are you going to? Because
And
you'll
then
learn.
just skins.
The problem though is that you can't pull for. The problem is that just doesn't have enough pull.
Just make them pull for skins or something. I don't know. It feels like and they all just kind of start to look the same. I mean, Wuthering Waves doesn't have this problem.
Genshin
as
Impact
much.
literally just like recycles character bodies and everything, which you
I
know
will
is.
say Wuthering Waves does not have that. They have slightly more variety in like not same face and things like
Yeah,
that.
the point is they want people to be attracted to the characters,
that,
so it doesn't
but-
matter if it's surface level. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Again, the more that I play Final Fantasy 14, the less interested I am in playing gacha because you can just get the cool shit that you want by playing the game.
Oh fuck! I didn't dodge fast enough.
Insane concept.
There we go. That's what I wanted to do. That was not what I wanted to do. Reap what you sow. Like, I think one of the
man.
biggest problems with Genshin Impact character design
Yeah,
is that it just suffers from same face syndrome.
100%. Like, I think they've released a couple characters that I genuinely cannot tell the difference between them.
Oh god, here we
I'm
go.
like,
Oh,
the
guess who's getting
character
summoned right
already-
here.
I don't know. I'm tired. I'm just not interested. And also, let's talk about the which happens with Wuthering Waves and all these other games too. But it's like, hey, that's a lot of female characters you're releasing. Like, that's a lot of female. Like, that's a lot.
Almost like
that's-
it's a
we
Gooner
have
game.
some men. No,
I love
can
that
we
it
have
just,
some
like,
men?
rep-
I would like some men.
I love
please.
this. Look at this. Just repeated stab. Here's the problem. Oh, fuck you. They're gacha game characters. Exactly. The thing about, like, Genshin Impact, it has such a specific style, and that lends it poorly to, like, unique characters.
You want to say this is a really good timing to ask me about the kinds of things that bother me, because right now everything I'm saying is being put through a bitch filter.
Yay.
So,
I'll tell you
You're
something
welcome.
that bothers me.
uh-huh.
I love it. I love it when everyone is like, "Hey, let's not go check out McDonald's." You know what? McDonald's, fuck that company. Oh my god, did they make a Tedo advertisement? Well, we have to suddenly abandon all of our morals and
Yep.
support McDonald's because they put Tedo in an ugly, disgusting polo.
Yay.
Here's another complaint. Hey, why does every Miku cosplay have to be like brand affiliation? I don't want a KFC Miku. I want silly fishing Miku. I saw somebody make the Black Parade MCR Miku, and I'm like, that's a really cool idea for a cosplay. Why can't more people actually make good cosplays that are not beholden to, like, unethical corporations? I don't want Raytheon Miku, actually.
Here's more. Synth V2 apparently isn't very good right now.
I've heard. So here's the thing. Here's the thing about V2, right? I've heard. I have Pigeon in my server. Pigeon is the ultimate optimist when it comes to vocal synths, and I appreciate that. I appreciate optimism because the vocal synth fandom, nobody wants to admit it. It's very pessimistic fandom.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's the first thing they'll do is point out the flaws in something before they talk about nice about things, right?
They ignore things and then
And so
complain,
I
why
do appreciate.
why is there more variation in English music? Well, you don't fucking listen to it.
Exactly. So I do appreciate it when there is someone who is an optimist. I have heard. So everybody else, even the people who are super excited for it, all I hear is like problem. Oh, my SVPs, my studio synth V producer files, they don't move well. Every vocal synth sounds really bad. A lot of things are broken. Why am I having to pay to update individual things? like quad dimension vocal synths.
Even
Apparently,
though that's the same thing that Vocaloid did.
oh, is this where we?
So
That's
I
right.
think
This
you're
is
kind of buggy, right? And it's not what they hyped it up to be. I think they're probably gonna patch it and make it better with updates. But for now, I'm just gonna not.
the
buy
most scathing thing Pigeon said, which is the thing that has been true for almost every new vocal synth program, has been, wow, this really needed another 8 months in the oven.
it. Yep.
They released this way too early. It needed more time in the oven. Hold on.
But you know
We
what
got
happens?
crazy
on
Nico
March
moment.
21st?
What crazy shit is Nico gonna do this time? Where is she gonna come from? Where could the car possibly come from? Let's see.
I could use a hand.
Ugh, you got it. Wait right there.
Wait right there.
But
Just
you know what
sitting
happens
there.
on March 31st?
What?
End of the fiscal year.
Hell yeah.
So it couldn't have had another couple months.
The time has come, and so has Nico.
She's heading over right now in a van.
How does that happen? Just how? This fucking van is magic. There's no other explanation. It is either made with like the hardest materials on Earth, or it is just a magic van.
It might be a magic van.
I am convinced it's magic. There is no possible way you could have done that normally. 55,000. Okay. Shadow.
I'm gonna be honest, and this is also because I am in a pretty pessimistic mood and have been for a little bit. I don't know why. It's a totally random shit. No real reason. But
You see, Skewer would be way better if I could if it drags the character to Shadow. And then I'm gonna increase defense, and then I should. Yep. What was that?
I just think in the future, because I've kind of been in a bit of a slump with music, but I think in the future I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket, and I kind of want to see if I can develop my own vocals to be half decent, because doing English vocal synth that is metal. I don't have to finish that sentence, do I?
No,
Do I?
you're
Do
not
I?
Utsupi.
It's not. No, but English too, right?
Right. That's the point. You're not Utsupi.
Right? It's not.
Oh, here we go. I love that he has to hide.
Here.
Like, this is the one character in the game that actually has to hide.
Of course, more trouble. Not sure about that one though. Never seen it before. Not in the world anyway.
He's like, V is genuinely pathetic in this game compared to everyone else.
You know where it is.
Wait for it.
He told me to leave it be, but I'm afraid it still concerns me. As long as there is a blood descendant of Sparta, I cannot take any chances.
Uh-huh.
Do you understand?
Boobs.
Find it and destroy it. Only then will his reign be truly realized.
He's just an emo boy. He's with a cane. The fucking weird-ass chick thingy. He just walks out to fight it. That's a big-ass sword lance. Elder Gurgon Knight. Abyssal Cavalry. Kylo Ren.
See.
Adam Driver
what
jokes
you
keep
are.
going.
Don't worry. I'll be gentle.
No, you won't. That does not work with you, V. That just actually sounds really creepy coming from V. Okay. I gotta figure out what I need to do with this guy. I gotta remember what the hell he does. Oh, he one-shots your team.
What you sow.
Right now, the problem with my life was so hard because I've got Final Fantasy 14, which I'm still actively playing, and Monster Hunter Wilds, and last night I got Xenoblade Chronicles X, so I'm gonna be keeping myself pretty busy. I'm still doing the month-long pet-sitting job, so I think if I have my Switch around, then it'll be mostly Xenoblade now. Yeah.
Power to control time. That's quite a horse.
Yeah, it's out, and I'm excited to check it out.
A rare species, but it
Ediku's been playing it.
until today.
He was very excited for it, and he says it feels both like Xenoblade, but also not like Xenoblade at the same time, which intrigues me.
Yep, there you go.
I do wonder what they did about the combat this time, because I do think unfortunately, one of my least favorite parts of Xenoblade, but that's like picking your least favorite tooth. But like my least favorite part of the Xenoblade series is the combat.
Oh, for fuck's sake, here
Sometimes
we go.
I just feel like I'm not in the mood to play that kind of combat system.
There we go. Come on, what are we doing? Pep. I just gotta build up the meter, really. And then... This is a bad time to summon him. Oh, there goes Bird. Yep, just... There we go. Now he's summoned.
There he is.
Okay. So you can definitely do damage to Phantom. Here we go with this again.
Once again, not Phantom.
Oh.
Phantom is a giant lava spider who is not in this game. The problem with V's DT is it does not heal him like others do.
Yeah, I remember that now, yeah.
I think Nero's in this game does, but I can't quite remember.
Good
I
luck
was
finding
not
that out, though,
sure.
right?
I don't, yeah.
Get out of the way.
Next.
Oh, fuck
Sorry,
off, man.
I missed this because I can't actively like look at the comments at the same time, but the chat at the same time.
This is the one fight I'm not good at.
Look at the Twitch broadcast quality. God.
Is it bad?
Compared to the no, it's good.
Oh, it's
Compared
good?
to the-
Okay, good.
Compared to Discord screen share, it's actually at 60 FPS instead of 25. And I'm used to Discord problems.
Come on.
I remember the first time when I showed Iriku this series years ago. I remember I played through 3 and 4, right?
Yeah.
And screen shared, and then he started 5, and I was like, yeah, just letting you know, the combat system controls are a little bit different than what you might be used to, and it might take some time to, get used to the system. And within like 2 missions, he was better than I'd ever been. I'm like, okay, or that could happen too.
Come on.
You can do it. You're on Devil Hunter, right?
Yeah. I'm not on easy mode.
I'm just double checking this one. I'm not judging. These games are not easy. Would not call them easy.
Gotta get
Except
away
on
from
human
him.
difficulty, but other than that, the other difficulties, they're kind of...
There we go. Basically, Xenoblade Chronicles like the bridge between the other 2 Xenoblades, but because they didn't do well financially, they took that as like the other games can't come back. Right up until that fucking
They're all back.
that pose is. He looks so pathetic with how. Yeah, look, he tries to have a cool moment and then he just fumbles.
I must chase him.
I must chase him,
I mean,
but I can't
doesn't
walk.
that make so much sense considering
It may very well be
the character?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Think about this for a minute now.
He's so geriatric, dude. He looks so fucked up.
Mind and body to wield the Sparta, and you, sir, are not.
Yeah, that's
Bring it
true.
to you, but the Sparta will just be too much for you.
Yeah.
For me, yes. But what if the boy,
But what if the boy?
Nero,
Nero.
Well, I hope that they get another shot. I don't think they're ever gonna get another shot at Xenogears because that is owned by
A different
I don't
company.
think they can. Yeah, and so about the Xenosaga is also owned by I think Bandai.
once we
So
enter the
I don't
Sparta,
think they can come back.
even I should be able to
Regardless,
sense its presence.
I don't think it was a. I don't think that specifically the financial issue was the reason why they can't come back. I think it's because they're owned by different companies.
Hey,
And they're not doing anything with them, to be fair, but it would be a lot of negotiating.
you see, here's the thing that's impressive for me. Like, I'm not very good at this. I don't consider myself to be like I'm doing a lot better in this one than I am in on Xenoblade on Devil May Cry 3.
Oh, Devil May Cry 3 is much harder.
Oh yeah. Okay, so
But I think these games are easy to play, hard to master. So don't. It's like it takes a lot of time to be good at them. I am not good at them.
the tomboy
I fucking love Tomboy.
Buster.
I really worked up a sweat on that one.
I love that it just looks like his normal arm, his regular arm, previous arm.
Guess why? Because it does. It's supposed to do this. It's actually better.
Tomboy,
Then his
the
arm.
parts you power up, you can adjust power up duration. This also
It's so
like
good.
fucks
So
you up
fucking
real
good.
fast if you're not careful with it though.
No, you need to commit. You need to commit.
I'll buy
Everything.
one
Yeah.
of you.
But like,
This next mission, yeah, they want you to really. I'll just use Nico's recommended set.
yeah, but it's
They're part of the new game accurate figure lineup. Is there anything else I want to buy? Not really.
no, but the
Oh yeah, I forgot ladies in the back just resting on that shit on the thing.
no, but the Buster Arm replica is actually much more powerful than.
No, you see, the correct
the-
option, Roland, is to play DMC3 Special Edition on the Switch that has like actual style switching.
I was barely even noticed.
But
You know, you should go do your thing.
Yeah.
yeah, it's much more powerful because they needed incentive for people to still use it after the end of the game.
Oh, that.
He's too big to
And they made that because yeah, it's actually much more powerful and much higher damage.
All right, here we go, boss
And
fight.
I found that out because I watched the devs react to a speed run, and they did say that verbatim, so.
I just want you to look at this and then compare that to V struggling to run up a breaking bridge.
I know, right? Hi, Nero. I missed him. I am being a neglectful wife.
I still feel like the face shape feels too different from DMC4 to Nero. He has a much stronger jawline in this game.
I think if you replay 4, you'd see that he does have where to start. It's just framed by his hair, so you don't notice it as much, but I think it's the same.
Look at this ass.
Hairstyle can do a lot. Hairstyle changes a lot.
Think I'm turning
You
back
know,
now?
someone you know gets a haircut and you're like, what the fuck? Yeah. So I do actually think, if you look back, you'd notice that his face shape is largely the same. It's just the hairstyle does make it different. That is my opinion. That is my observation. There are, of course, mods that people have used to bring back his 4 hairstyle because people just hated this one so much for some fucking reason. But those mods I don't think they really work too well. I don't know. We'll see what they do with 6. Since Itsuno's not on, as long as they keep the writer, Bingo Morihashi, I think is his name, then we should be fine. I'm not too worried. I am more worried about the show, to be honest.
There we go. Get it. Ah, I forgot he can do that.
Yeah, he can. Are you exceeding?
You think I do? You think I bother with that mechanic?
It's an important mechanic. Higher damage.
I forgot how to exceed, honestly.
I think it should be, I want to say it's
Left
LB.
bumper, I think.
Yeah. And if you get the timing right, you can just do it instantly. As you swing.
Hold on, I need to...
He's gonna do a spiky, so good jump there.
Red Queen combo, exceed. How do I do this? Press and hold several times till the X gauge is filled. Press and... Oh, that's right. I forgot about this. Left trigger.
And X act. Check X act as well.
Right. Press LT after an attack. You have to do it. That one's way more difficult.
It is. And the timing is different on DMC 4 and 5.
Yay.
And it's different on console and PC for both of those, so I have to relearn it again. There you go. There you go. Oh yeah, Alpha Technological Leap. For sure, is the graphical change. The change to a new engine entirely. I believe they were using MT Framework before for most of their games.
There we go. Arca, come on.
Oh yeah. Before I think Aria engine works a lot better with controlled linear experiences, and for the open world stuff, there's a lot more concessions you just kind of have to
hi
deal
there,
with.
B.
What are you doing down there?
Hey, V.
You didn't think you did that all by yourself, did ya?
You know, I bet you taste like chicken.
Oh, you ungrateful son.
I'll leave this beast to you. I must press on.
The way he swings his cane like that is so fucking... It's goofy.
Well,
He's so try-hard, dude.
guess it's just you and me, cockroach.
Oh. Hold on,
I
just...
love Nero. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh, I gotta...
just letting you know.
Thank you, Arrows, for the food. Here, let me send forward this to you, Hallie. Wow, speaking of characters you like,
Oh no. Nice. Nice.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
That's how, yeah, once he's down, that's when you get to do that.
I love those.
So Buster is very specific.
Yes.
And arguably a lot more difficult than I'd like it to be.
Yeah, it's like an extra thing. It kind of makes it feel a bit more cinematic and stuff too, right? Like at certain moments you just get really good damage and like a
Well, it's
flashy
literally
little-
the Buster from Devil May Cry 4.
Yeah, of course. And as well with certain attacks, you can keep mashing the button to make it do even more hits as well. Which keeps it from just being a cutscene in between everything. I really like the system, personally. Look at you doing the exact.
Literally just...
I just realized that was a pun on exact. I'm a dumbass. I haven't figured that out for... When did I play this game first? 2021? Yeah, wow, I'm stupid. I don't think about my life now. Careful with those things, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
They're not,
They become
they're
annoying.
Beyblade death. Shoot at you.
Yep. Okay, Beyblade. Okay,
Probably why people don't like this fight.
I like it.
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I think the design is so cool. Look at that thing.
Yeah. I keep forgetting to use gun.
Well, gun is mostly for chip damage and style points, except with Nero, there's a little bit more utility to it. 'Cause he's got his color up and,
I don't mind his new look either for Nero.
I really don't. I think people were blowing it way out of proportion. I quite like it. I think I like both of his looks equally. To me.
Oh yeah, this is the thing that you shoot. I
I
gotta
like his
get the...
personality more in 5, though.
I gotta
mean,
get
in
the
4
new...
I quite like him, but he's matured a lot in 5. Of course, I'm the kind of person who would think about that. No one else cares, but like...
There we go.
Comparing
There.
this to 1 because that's the other one that I've been going through, and 1 is interesting because a lot of the stuff that you're doing makes absolutely no sense and is random as all hell, but it's fun. And the area that you go through is really well designed and beautiful, and it's just Dante's a lot more toned down though.
There we go. Beyblade, Beyblade, let it rip.
Look at this fucking thing, it's so cool.
He matured a lot since the first
Oh,
Hulk
he did.
movie. We're not... I made a deal with Hallie that I'm not allowed to make fun of Nero during this playthrough. I'm not allowed to be... I can't do,
don't
you
make
know...
fun of his, you can't do the Hulk joke is what I meant. Don't make fun of his appearance because you've already done that 500 times and it isn't funny anymore.
Ladies,
I never thought it was funny because, you know, I just don't like when you do that.
Alright.
But I think it's getting old for most people at this point, so we can come up with... There are certainly things to make fun of Nero for.
I love this.
He's
This is
a little
great.
bit-
Next
he's a
to it.
little
Next to it.
bit,
This one. Next to it. No, there you go.
Go this one?
Sure.
Sure. You know what?
Like, I think that he gets to be more emotionally intelligent in this game, but he's not the smartest character in the world. Like, you can make jokes about him.
The
it's
fact
just
that I have
this
not
game
gotten a
too.
single B rank so far is pretty good for me, honestly.
I think you got a B rank in one of the early missions.
I think I got an A. I think I've only gotten A so far. A and S. Maybe I've gotten B, but I've improved it since then. I now
Maybe
have
I'm misremembering.
So, no,
What
you know.
happened to him? And Trish?
Dante, I don't understand. I promised I'd always protect Kyrie, but I can't protect her during her most vulnerable time of the month. Dante, how do I max act a period?
I remember that.
Period? You mean the thing that go at the end of sentences? Why would women have that?
Damn it.
Reminds me of like this
Can't travel through here in a
one of those
car.
joking those joke boyfriend ASMRs where
Yeah.
this guy's
There's only
like,
one way
oh,
up that
he's
tree.
like, oh, you're
Nero
rich
consoles you while
boyfriend
you're on your
finds out about
period
periods, and
ASMR.
he just-
I need to,
just
you know what?
screams.
If Johnny Young Bosch ever lets me buy a cameo, yeah, I'm
Glad to
definitely
see
doing
you
that.
so well.
Nero consoles you while you're on your period ASMR.
I found
I would,
these.
I would, I would, I would.
You just play that every single,
I
you know,
I
just
actually don't
can make
think
something
it would
truly
be
awesome out of
wise
these.
of me to say whether or not I listen to that.
don't out yourself. Virgil would come in and be like, "No, Nero, you cannot
This is as good as mine.
stop her from her period.
There's
It is
no-
through
there's
struggling
nothing
that
you
we
can
gain
do."
power. That's
Yeah,
why
exactly.
that's how women become strong. They must have their periods."
I hate how this is true. I hate how it's not even a joke.
that is what Virgil would say.
That's what he would, or it'd be something similar to that.
How do you
with,
think
like,
Lady
a-
got so strong?
Yeah. But he wouldn't be that dramatic. He'd be very like subdued with how he said it, but he'd just be like,
I love you, Lady. You're so great.
I was just told to
see,
get
a lot of
some
times you say
rest.
things,
You were just
you know,
told to
the
get
jokes
some
that you
rest.
make about these
Well, we need to
characters
make
are
a pact.
exaggerated for
So
comedic
start digging.
effect, but
Worst-
this is not. This is just true.
Oh, get up, get up, get up. Got something to wear that's
I have
good
a
for
question.
I love
Why
Ni-
do they put this in here?
Nico is so gay.
I mean, I know why they put this in
I
here, but why do they
imagine
put
Nico
this
is
in here?
gay. I don't think she's straight.
I don't think she's straight
I'm
either.
picking
I don't
Nero.
know if
Yeah,
she's
I'm
gay or
doing Nero.
bi, but I don't think she's straight. That's.
She's not straight. She is as straight as a circle. I want to play more Nero. And then the music starts playing. I
Nice
am the
human.
storm that
You're
is
only human.
approaching.
Got a new arm for ya.
Oh, rawhide. That's the whip. Yeah. Ragtime. I will never fucking use this.
One of my
Sure, you can get some crazy combos out of that, but I just have not figured it out yet, and I
I-
kind of just pick my favorites, and those are what I use. So
Wire snatch. God,
No.
that's so expensive. I should get Exceed 3. I really
Yes.
should. Oh, I should get. Oh, I don't have Max Hack. Damn.
Oh, you should save up for. It's expensive, but you should save up for it.
I had a horrible thought just now. Wow. I just thought,
You don't want to.
wouldn't it be... I can't say it.
When you
We
start
had a
laughing like that,
conversation
we'll
with
get
Hallie
hurt.
the other day after last stream, where Hallie was like, "I can't make the jokes that you make because I'm a
can't.
woman."
It's,
and
I feel like because okay, so it's not. I'm not being like I am so sad and depressed and everything sucks. That's not what I'm saying. It's that I feel like I've seen like there's some jokes and they're not funny jokes, right? But they're jokes where guys are like, oh, I just I'm playing this game and I just roll out of bed and I don't even have a pair of pants on or whatever. And if I said that, I
you're
feel
a
like there
bad
would be
guy.
some people that would not find it funny and find it another thing. Right? That's kind of more what I was saying is just I do have to think about the just the consequences a bit more.
Do you think that Kyrie like tries to exceed his dick? Just revs it?
I'm gonna be honest. No.
Do you think he does it when he's like jerking off? He just instinctively
No.
starts
Like-
revving.
Maybe. Maybe.
He's like he forgets that he
The
doesn't
first
have it.
one,
He doesn't have his
no.
sword. He's so used to revving his sword
The
that's
second one,
he's-
maybe.
maybe he's like, oh wait, that's not my sword. That's my other sword.
Hey, it is canon that I'm
Vroom
not gonna
vroom. Do you think
it's
sometimes he
canon
just
that
makes
he's-
vroom vroom noises when he's doing his sword and he's exceeding?
no. That I don't know. That I would say no. It is canon that he's large. That's canon. The
I keep
devs
forgetting to
confirmed
do
it.
this.
The devs did not give us birthdays.
It
or
makes
last
sounds with his
name,
mouth.
but
Yeah.
They were like, by the way, Nero's the biggest.
Oh,
Can
I'm
I get a birthday so I can celebrate Nero's birthday? No.
Riot?
devs,
Ah, yes, good old Riot. I forgot about you.
I mean, not that I don't need that if since that information's appreciated, but I would like more also. I just think it's so on brand for the creators of DMC to give us that,
Oh, fuck you.
you know? Like, of all the info they're gonna give us, that's what they gave us. He does not make the sounds with his mouth. I do think the second suggestion is plausible. I would imagine that that would have only happened once or twice, because I imagine that when he rubbed the sword, it was quite forceful.
There we go.
Anyway, we can change the topic now. I'm gonna change
No,
the topic.
I don't think Dante knows how to jork it. I don't think he actually knows what his penis does. Like, he just, like, hears, like, the whole thing. I just imagine the thing with, where he's, like, doing the, he's making the jokes, with the flower in, Devil May Cry 4.
I think my personal headcanon is that Dante does know what sex is.
No, he doesn't know what sex is.
He's
like, he's like, Virgil, how'd you have a kid? Dante, I had sex, Dante. What is that? Is that like a food or something?
I don't think I think he knows more than that.
No, he's never had, he can't sex. He can't the sex. Do you think he asks Lady where babies come from?
You can follow if you want.
That would be fun.
like, hey, Lady, where do babies come from? And the lady's just like, how the fuck do you not know this? Well, the only other woman I've really ever talked to in my life looks like my mom.
And is a demon, so she.
And it's a demon that was specifically made to look like my mom.
Yeah.
It's like, why don't you ask the demon that looks like your mom? Well, she's not my mom. She wouldn't know. She's a demon. She's not human. How would she know?
Yeah, she was like created in a different way. Right.
You're literally the only real human.
I can't believe this is the discussion we're having right now.
Welcome to stream.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, you hold it. I am so used to, like... By the way, want to see my mom? And then he just points to Trish. It's actually kind of really funny how, like, Trish has to baby characters.
I think it would be really funny if Dante, as a joke, like just to annoy Trish, he would like call her mom.
I think he does.
And like ask.
He does actually.
She would get so annoyed.
Hold on, and he's like, characters are just like, hey Dante, we should go get a pizza. Hold on, let me ask my mom. Hey mom, and Trish is like, go fuck yourself.
Exactly. That is exactly.
Or
that
he
is
would
the
like,
dynamic.
or he would do it in a taunting manner, like, okay mom, jeez. All right mom,
Yeah.
damn.
You're not my mom.
I love Nero's grabby hand. I'm sure Kyrie loves Nero's grabby hand too.
God damn it. And the point, I think, that would be funny if like that's the reason why Trish immediately goes, "I'm not your mom."
I'm not your mommy V. It's like literally
Because,
to
like,
counteract and
that
stop
was
it from
the
happening.
boundaries.
It's like, I already have to deal with this with Dante.
can't-
I'm not dealing
you
with
can't
this
do
with you.
this. No, exactly. That's so funny.
Do you think
And
after
it's
the
also
events of this
plausible.
game, Nero just starts calling Trish grandma?
That would be funny too. I think he has more respect. I don't think he's much about. He doesn't tease others as much. He gets teased. He gets annoyed, but he gets like bullied.
Oh, I bet Nico calls it that, her that.
Maybe Nico like calls Trish her aunt, and Trish does not mind this as much. I don't know. The thing that I've thought about a lot is like which one of the cast like knows how to play video games and which one absolutely does not. That's kind of what I've wondered.
Oh,
I have not come up with an answer.
Nero plays action games. Dante plays food simulators because he likes pizza.
Okay. I don't know about that.
Dante doesn't play video games because he doesn't get the same rush out of it as kill. Like, here's the problem with these characters, right? They're real life video game. There are video game characters, so they can just do all the things a video game character can do.
Yeah, I think Nero plays them occasionally, but will be bad at them. And I'm wondering,
Virgil doesn't play video games. Virgil's like, this does not give me power.
No, so he just doesn't see the point. Nico, the thing about Nico is I'm like, okay, so if Nero's bad at video games, Nico needs to make fun of him for that. But would it be funnier if she makes fun of him because she's good at them, or if she makes fun of him and then she's also terrible
this
at
fucking
them?
thing. Oh,
like,
God.
I don't know which one is funnier. I think the second one. I have nothing better to think about, apparently.
Yeah.
Virgil absolutely does not. No, he doesn't.
No, Virgil does not. This does not give me power.
He just... Well, I think he's chill now, or more chill than he was before, but I think he just does not see the point.
Yeah, he finally became chill.
Yeah.
You know.
So I wonder the next thing if we're going to address the mass murder.
No. Probably not.
Probably not.
I think the whole point of the... Like, we're getting ahead of ourselves, obviously. I think the literal whole point of the ending of this game is, hey, Virgil is now out of the plot. He's not here anymore.
Well, I don't know if they can continue the series without
I'm jorking it. I'm jorking it. I'm jorking it. I have to be like... I think I've said this to you a long time ago. You're the only friend I have who actually makes like sex jokes in VC. So that means you bear the brunt of it.
Yeah.
I can't do this with Blondie. Blondie will shoot me.
No. As they should.
Right, as they should. But you're also a pervert, so there's certain allowances being made here.
So I want to ask if you know anything about this, right?
What?
Because I don't know. There have been times where I've kind of joked a little bit. I'm pretty. Obviously, I'm not super open, but like I'm pretty lax with my parents, and they make sex jokes sometimes, especially my mom. And so this one time where I kind of joked, I'm like, oh, you know, I'm a pervert, so here's that kind of thing. And my mom immediately was like, hey, don't say that. And I'm like,
it's not womanly.
Does that mean something different to Gen X? Does that mean like actual sex pest to Gen X?
Probably.
That's what I'm thinking.
Because nowadays it's just like, oh, you have a physically impossible fetish. Back in the, or like you like boobs. Yeah, I imagine like, Nero's constantly on the edge while fighting.
You know, you're a little bit sex brain.
No, you are mistaken, Roland. The time has come, and so has. Oh, that's a problem. That's a spawner.
You gotta kill it. But. Yeah, and then they were like, my mom was like, don't say that about yourself. And I'm like, I guess the meaning's changed. That's my theory. I don't know how to explain to them. I don't think I'm going to. We're just gonna let it be.
Oh, come on.
Oh, that's really interesting. Same with like how my grandma still sometimes calls like the shoes that are flip-flops, she calls them thongs when that means something different now. And it, like, it makes me go, oh, what?
I am bungling this one fight. Okay. Okay, I gotta forget.
Can I tell you a secret?
What? On live on stream? Yeah, sure.
Life.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I did at one point in my life buy the red orbs.
Okay. Okay, who cares? It's a single player game. You can do whatever you want. I'm sorry,
That's
are you
true.
telling me that you weren't willing to commit several hours of your life to grinding up red orbs?
Farming? That's true. That's true.
Are you? Oh my god, the horrors.
And it was like
truly,
$2,
I cannot be friends with you.
Yeah, it was $2.
I have lost all respect I had for you.
I might do it again.
Yeah.
I've spent more on less.
You play Final Fantasy 14.
That's true. I spend 12.
I respect you
99
infinitely
USD a
less for
month
playing Final Fantasy 14 than I do for you spending money on red orbs.
It's a good game.
So here's the thing. Multiple times in my life, I have considered, should I play Final Fantasy 14? And I go through to my friends, and I have two situations happen. One friend says, it's a pretty good game. The other one says, don't even start. Don't
So
start.
what reasons have they given?
Huh?
What reasons have they given?
You will give up your life. Your life gets
That's
given
true.
up.
Yep, that's true.
You can't do
Entirely
anything else
true.
if you play Final Fantasy 14. Because it's an
You will be
MMO.
consumed.
And I'm like, I look at Y'shtola or whatever the hell that cat girl is. I'm like, I like that girl.
Y'shtola.
She's cute.
Yeah.
And then I get told, don't even bother. It's an MMO. I also don't like MMOs. I just don't like the idea of having to deal with
It's
MMOs.
definitely a little bit different than others. It's not like WoW. It doesn't suck as much as WoW. But like I think it just kind of depends. Like if you start it, and it has a very slow start to be fair. And if you start it and you're not feeling it after a while, after like maybe 30 levels or so, you're not feeling it, then yeah, you're probably,
Oh,
not
this
gonna
area.
stick
Here
around
we go
enough
with this.
at the
Okay.
point where it's like it gets really good. But if it does click with you, then your life is over.
Okay, there we go.
The free trial is up to level 70 in the first 2 expansions, though, which is really good. But you do still have some gameplay limitations. But it's a very generous free trial. No, like I have my reasons why I like it, but you're already convincing me, so I'm not gonna try and convince you because I know there's also downsides to it. For sure. I am trying to get EDQ to play it.
Oh, come on. I had that. I dodged.
That was
You
good,
fucking...
yeah.
Sorry. Give me a sec here. There we go.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
That thing has more range than you would expect. Alright, here we go. He's gonna do his thing. Hit him in the air. Come on in the air with me. Come on, let's have it. Ah! You fucking whore! Sorry. Got it. I'm in the game. I'm doing it.
Don't worry.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. I'm trying to actually think. See, instead of just button mashing, I'm actually trying to think about I play the game. Which means I have to be quiet so I can think.
No worries.
And
no
this
worries,
is why I... Oh, sweet surrender. Yes, the arm that Kyrie loves.
Unfortunately, it is a very helpful arm.
It's pretty useful, yeah. I've never used it. I don't need to.
Yeah, I don't use it. I've got a vendetta against it for.
Oh, this. Oh, yeah, that's
reason.
right. This thing.
Look, I don't like Kitty, and it's not just because she's dating Nero. That's obviously, going to be a point against her anyway, right? I'm never going to be happy because of that. But also, she's just a bad character. I'm sorry, she is. Because you have like, oh, well, she's a damsel in distress, but that's common. It was 2008. Sure, but they had already had Lady, who's a great female character, and then they just go, let's just walk that all back.
Okay.
Who needs
Come
good
on.
female characters when we can have Kyrie, who is boring and does nothing, and has no personality? So yeah, it was, there was not a chance that I was ever gonna like Kyrie, and I think it was a good decision for them to not really have her do much in this game. quite nice.
This is a really annoying fight.
I just checked the chat and I just saw Roland say Dante playing Candy Crush, and you are correct, Roland.
Dante would do the grandma game.
How does it feel to be right? I love Tomboy so much because you can do shit like that. It's so good. And also the moves that Tomboy is associated with have interesting names. That's neither here nor there, don't worry about it. Another spawner in the back.
Oh.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite Devil Breaker.
It's an all or nothing.
It's really good. Well, you can turn it off, too, right? But it just completely alters the moveset, which is really cool. Changes how you think about playing the game. Instead of being an extra option, is like a switch.
Alright. I have to focus now. Back to focusing. There we go. Dante would play Candy Crush, you're right. But he's just like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing buttons. Haha, I'm just switching things around. And he hasn't made it past
He's on level 12.
No, he hasn't made it past level 5. Like, I can just keep losing it. It's like, whatever, I'll try again. He just does it.
Think about
and then, like, every once in a while, the Wi-Fi gets turned off because he hasn't paid his bills. It's like, stop playing Candy Crush and fight some demons, damn it.
Dante was not the one who bought the Wi-Fi or set the Wi-Fi up in any capacity.
He doesn't even know the Wi-Fi password. Trish keeps it from him on purpose.
Yeah.
Like, if he knows that password, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
And the password is mommy. All right, here we go.
Trish has been Trish and Lady have been trying to steal Dante's phone for a long time to get to the parental controls and set it up so he has a time limit.
Fast as a flash,
they
Caligula.
They
Portal,
haven't been able to yet.
Ripara. You'll never need to buy another watch again. Oh, here we go with this.
This is a bunch of characters where it's fun to come up with like theories and headcanons and stuff like that, just goofy things because there's a lot to work with.
Oh, absolutely. He is. Oh. There we go. Good shit. So yeah, it's a really good devil arm when you're in an area where nothing, where everything is staggerable.
This next fight is so good.
Oh yeah.
I love this
where the fuck is the phone?
Much. This is one of my favorite missions, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it's a great
really
mission to test out all your new arms.
Environment and a lot of interesting like encounters and spawn rooms and stuff.
Where the fuck is the phone? There's supposed to be a phone around here. Is it?
And the dialogue for the fight is really fun. It's just great. It's one of my favorites to play through.
I swear to God, there's supposed to be a phone around here.
Missions 6, 7, and 8.
Oh, it's right here. It's right before you get to this area.
Just back-to-back gold.
Is it? No, it's not.
Well, missions 6 and 7 are like, well, 6 is A tier, 7 is S tier, which is what we're doing right now, and then 8 is A tier.
Where the fuck is the phone?
I think it's a bit further up, or can you not get to it here? I think it's further up at the very least.
Back up here where I came from, yeah.
I think so. Also, I like how the entire world is destroyed, but there's working phones.
Yeah.
That's great.
Where the fuck is the...
Also, it does make me question what... Because, like, there's a bunch of payphones everywhere.
What?
But also, people were filming the
with smartphones, yeah,
with their phones. So, like, what time frame are we in?
I mean, they still have payphones. Everywhere, every once in a while.
I think maybe it's just like, I guess it's also a big city with a subway, which I'm not that familiar with in general. So maybe some
Fuck,
places
where
do
is
have
the
credit
payphone?
I think it's important for payphones to still exist for sure, but just
Rise
in
and
case.
fall of Spencer.
Oh yeah, the classic tale of
Spencer.
Spencer. Everyone knows it. It's a classic.
He's indispensable.
Yeah, remember when he rose and then also fell?
Yeah.
Makes me cry every fucking time.
Crazy. Fuck, dude. What the fuck is this phone? This is
think
fucking
it's,
with me, man. Oh well.
It's definitely annoying because, you know, like the rise and fall of Spencer is something that we all kind of study in high school, and so I didn't really like it back then, but now I really appreciate it.
I think I
okay,
read
this
Macbeth
bit is
and-
done. The bit is done.
The bit is
I'm
the
just
bit
relating
has
it
we
to
have
Shakespeare.
taken as much of the bit out as possible.
Yeah, that's it. It's done. I think more like Shakespeare I didn't appreciate that much because I think it's hard to appreciate something when you're forced into it and then you have to write a paper about it afterwards instead
Oh
of
well.
just
Boss fight.
reading the damn thing.
I have Tomboy. We'll be fine. I have 2 Tomboys actually. Hi V. Hi V.
Hi, V.
Hello.
He looks a little tired. It's okay.
Yay! Proto Angelo. Flashback to Devil May Cry 4. Did you guys like Devil May Cry 4? This is like Devil May Cry 4. I love that he has no eyes.
Kinda like
Scudo
Devil May Cry
Angelo.
1.
I love that he has no eye holes.
Hello, Angelo.
Nice.
So this is very busterable enemies, the guys with the shields.
Evil lurks.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a really important scene for like him. He's super
Yeah.
pissed off at the Angelos.
Because obvious reasons.
Yeah, well, not if you hadn't played the game before, then less than obvious.
Not obvious, but
For us, very obvious.
obvious.
This is
It's
one of the
really
coolest
fun to
set piece.
actually play these games back and then go, oh yeah. Especially this one more than the other ones. Because, like, you're not exactly playing through DMC4 and being like, I wonder if the Pope is evil.
Oh,
like,
come on.
okay, come on. You taking advantage of the other Red Queen combos?
I
Pause
forget how to
combo.
do them, and I honestly don't feel like doing them.
1, 2, pause, 1, 2, 3. And then what the one you're doing is the non-pause combo. There's a couple of pause combos as well. They just kind of, you know, add to your style meter and make things a little bit more engaging than just. Oh, I missed roulette spin. Oh, roulette spin is so fun to pull off. Pause combos are the best thing that happened to action RPGs, I'm not even kidding. Or like, you know, action games in general. Is this an RPG if it has a progression system? Or do you need to like level up? Things to think about. Or maybe I'm just making excuses for the slip of the tongue that I said by implying this is an RPG and so I'm going like, maybe it is. I don't think it is. And there's sometimes where, you know, I was trying to categorize my Steam library and be like, oh, I'm gonna put all the JRPGs in one section, and that really made me think, like, is Elden Ring a JRPG?
Hey, thank you
think
for the
so.
fall. Ah!
But
Oh,
it
I got
feels
distracted
wrong
for a
to
second.
say
Darn it,
that.
I lost my Tomboy. I still have another one, though.
Who's a new follower?
Yep.
Nice.
Let's go to the air, bud.
Airbud!
Yeah, remember that movie?
Airbud! Yeah, can you imagine being the parent to one of the kids who is trying to play basketball?
I
and
can't
then
imagine being a
gets
parent ever
beaten
at
by
all
a
for any reason.
Dog. Okay, but just imagine. Okay, fine. You're. You can't really relate to watching a children's basketball game. But
There we
okay,
go.
They got beaten by a dog. The
Oh,
point
yeah,
is they got
baby.
beaten by a dog. How would that feel?
Oh, yeah, baby. Uncle Farmer John has entered the chat. Or Uncle Farmer Ben, actually. I don't know why I said John.
Took us long enough to get here.
What? Tired already?
I just remembered something. This town was attacked.
How could you possibly forget this information, V,
Is that
knowing
so?
everything we know about you?
I was here.
Well, then again, maybe there's like some disconnect between memories.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't
Or
worry
he's
about
trying
that.
to be natural, and he's just like, I just
like
remembered
right here.
this. I happen to remember this, so he can do his dramatic monologue.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Very
was the
important.
house.
That is quite literally our house. That is the main character's house in this game. That's Dante's
Same
house.
thing.
Where we part ways.
It's the same thing as when
go
you start
ahead.
something with a you start a
You're gonna
sentence
miss
with
all
fun
the fun.
fact, but it's not a fun fact at all. Quite
Fun
a
fact,
depressing
did you
fact.
know that a raccoon could theoretically climb onto your butthole?
Yeah, I don't think that's such a good idea. Trust me.
Very, not a fun fact,
You're
right?
the only one who thinks so.
Is it a
In this
fact?
fight,
Yes, actually.
we're going to need all the help we
Your
can get.
butthole can stretch up to 14 centimeters or 11 centimeters, and raccoons can... Something like 14 centimeters, and raccoons can fit into things that small.
Telling me.
Don't ask why I know this. Oh, this might be a B.
No.
Oh, nope, it's an A. Yay!
That's
I have a lot of fun knowledge of things that don't matter.
Yeah.
15th of June, 9:56
I don't
a.m.
like that. To be honest, I don't like that.
You never like anything.
Could have gone
There's
the
just
rest
no
of my
point
life
thinking
not
about
knowing
it.
that.
I feel like I've told you that before. Oh, hi, Nico. I like it just... He totally knows.
Doesn't even.
No flinching.
I love this scene for
Perfect
many
timing.
reasons.
Now we're starting to act like a team.
Ew. You like flirting with me? Knock it off. Get in the car.
Like,
So I love that because it is
She-
a front. Because she is terrified.
yeah, exactly.
Because she almost died and killed Nero.
This car
It's
can
so
go through
funny.
the fucking earth. I think it would be fine if it fell off a cliff.
See, the thing is, people misinterpret that, oh my god, as like her thinking about Nero flirting with her. That is
No.
absolutely not what
It's
that is.
her
That is
being
her
scared of
going,
dying.
oh my god, I almost killed us both. That's what that is.
I'm gonna start with this recommended set, but then I'm gonna switch it up when, you know, we're gonna stick with that. I don't really like using rawhide.
It's whatever. It's not.
I don't
as
remember what the next boss is.
The next boss is going to be Yurzin.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tomboy's not very useful against Urizen. Punchline. Another Tomboy. No, Tomboy should be fine. That should be good. Then, do I have anything else I can buy? Nope. Nothing that matters at the moment. So I can max act
You can
right after
max
attack.
act.
Activate exceed. Perfect time. Max out your exceed. Jade. Yeah, we need that. That's useful. All right.
You'll do it by accident, but at least it's an option now.
Instead of getting one, you get multiple. X shot, EX
Oh,
charge
right,
shot.
charge
Yeah.
shot, right? Color up and charge shot. I do not remember the difference between the two.
Well, no point in turning back now. Not that that was ever an option. Yeah. Time for some payback.
I love how he talks to himself. I mean, they all have to kind of, you know.
Like display how they're
Just
feeling
you
at the
wait.
moment.
Yeah, but like.
So this
it's
is an
great
episode
anyway.
where, or you,
So
this
do
is
I do that too.
this is a mission where you can get an item by riding Tomboy, and I think this is, or Punchline,
Not
and
Tomboy.
I'm not fucking doing that.
Yeah. This is also a mission where you can skip an entire combat section by riding Punchline, though.
Yeah, but then you lose points because you have to do all the combat. That it averages out your style score.
That's true, but it's fun to pull off. Especially fun once I have New Game Plus, and there was a point where I almost had all of Nero's moves unlocked on PS4. I have to redo all of that on PC.
God,
But
I
had
cannot
all
wait to get enough.
moves on PS4, and it was
I do like that I'm
with-
getting to the point where
with it,
I am
like,
just
just
killing these
jumping, and
things
it's
way
awesome.
faster.
Yeah.
Like, it makes you feel like you're physically getting stronger, but you're not.
Yeah,
right?
you're just getting used to it.
Okay. All these things.
There is a trick to them.
Yeah, I know.
If I remember correctly, once they're like poised to like they kind of put their arms in front of them and they're crouching and they're poised to run, you jump and then hit. You jump and then hit and you'll intercept them. It's a specific timing thing, you have to kind of get used to it, but they're not that bad. There's no enemy in this game where I'm like, oh god, this thing now, right? Whereas with 3 and 4, oh, I have a ton of those.
Ah!
Got him.
There we go. There we go. Gotta defeat the... Gotta destroy the Goatsy Gate.
Never stood a chance.
God.
I will never miss an opportunity to make that joke. I gotta do it at least once per playthrough, Hallie. And I mean every playthrough of every game, there has to be
Every
one
game,
Goatsy
it has
joke.
to be- yeah, I've noticed there's a bit of a pattern.
Guess that's
Listen,
my
it's funny. I just need to... Now I want, like, I'm imagining how every character would react to watching Two Girls, One Cup.
Think about that, headcanon.
Nico would be like, oh man, you and Kyrie should try this, Nero. And Nero's just like, ew, no.
Oh, I hate you. I hope you know that.
No, she says it to tease,
Are you
to make
aware-
fun of
no.
him and insult him, though. That's the bit. She's not actually saying to do it.
It'll do.
Okay. Oh, these things. Oh, fuck this
Yeah,
thing.
2 twice in a row.
Yeah, there's an entire mission where it's a timing
You
game.
did it. It's not that bad.
There's an entire secret mission where you have to do that multiple times.
See, I haven't even played this game that much, but I've learned so many little things where some of the techniques are kind of muscle memory to me, and it's hard for me to like explain it.
Yeah.
I just kind of know.
Oh, good. Oh, this fucking thing.
It's like, yeah, DMC5 is one of my favorite games of all time. It's why I barely play it.
This is like probably one of the more disgusting parts of this. Yeah,
Yeah.
climb into the bloodstream.
I'd make a joke, but I'm not going to.
I remember Urizen being a fucking bitch
Do I
to
have
play.
permission to make a terrible joke?
Has needing permission ever stopped me?
That's true. Anyway, that whole thing, that's what being on your period feels like. Fun
Yeah.
fact.
I know. Too bad you don't have Nero to max act it. He will never defeat your period for you. Kyrie, I need to tomboy your period. How do I stop her pain? I promised I'd protect her. I promised I'd Mamoru her. Mamoru. Oh, here. Okay, hold on. This is what you
Yeah,
need
this is the-
punchline for, right?
Yeah. Unless you have almost all of his moves unlocked, and then you can just flippy flop over there like.
Yeah, but no thank you. I'm good. Oh well. Combat.
Although you have to use the mid-air taunt to get air, which is fun to figure out. You know the mid-air taunt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually use it as a mobility option.
Oh, I
It's
keep
awesome.
forgetting.
Normally, I think I would jump across, taunt, and then do a double jump with some of his increased aerial movement unlocked after the end of the game. It's just so fun. It's just so fun.
Oh, that's the problem.
Yeah, when I was looking at the devs reacting to the speedrun, they were kind of saying like, oh, we worked kind of hard on those cutscenes and he's skipping all of them. That's kind of unfortunate, and I get that. But I think what they need to understand as well, and what I think more devs who
Oh, Max acted.
Is in order for them to get to the point where they could speedrun it, they've had to play the game
hundreds
so
of hours,
much, right? So like they like the game, they've seen it, they've seen the cutscenes. Trust me, you know.
Oh, this is a terrifying area to do this in, but oh, never mind. It skips the whole thing.
That just makes them die, and now you have this one.
Damn, all the way down. Too heavy, huh?
Ah, lost the
I
arm.
don't know if I've ever seen that dialogue. I don't know if I've seen that before. Huh. I mean, I've played this game a couple times.
Oh, man grab.
Huh. That's a new one. There's so much shit you can just miss.
Oh, come on. Ah.
Oh, I would say DT, but you can't.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't say this mission was easy.
Well, it's much easier to deal with when you're only focusing on one.
Yeah. Easier to deal with when the screen isn't flashing red, but here we are.
Oh. There we go. It's so much easier when you're not like focusing down a million different characters. This might be the one we get a B rank on, or a C rank even.
Makes sense. It's a bit of a difficulty spike.
Oh yeah, Urizen is the skill wall.
Yes. Oh, thank God. Yay! Health.
Urizen or Overture, good shit. Like one of my
Overture
good
is one I
ones.
don't really use that much, but
Which one?
I don't really use Overture that much.
Like the most basic
Kinda
one.
take your shit.
Alright.
Yeah.
Going down is the only way, huh?
Getting all my health back. Let's go. Perfect. This
Yeah,
way.
higher difficulties, those get more scarce.
Yay!
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh, what are we doing with? Is this the new enemy?
I remember the first time I played through
Oh,
Son
yep.
of Sparta, which is the hard difficulty.
Oh, this fucking asshole.
And
Oh.
I said, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna learn how to play the game. I'm not gonna use gold orb revives.
Baphomet. Here we go.
I used 30 of them.
Fuck Baphomet, by the way. I hate these guys.
Yeah, I used 30. So that was a lie. In one playthrough.
Yep, that's the trick. Kill it as fast as fucking possible. Ah! Ah!
Nice. That feels so good to pull off. And it does make the combat a bit more interesting too. So I think it's worth it.
Okay.
Nice.
There we go. Made up a few points with that one. 3,064, not nearly enough. I think you need 4,000 for an A rank and 5,000 for an S rank.
I actually don't know.
All right.
That's not something I really paid much attention to, or I haven't yet. Something behind there,
Nope.
I think. No, not behind this one.
Period stream. Let's fucking
Next
go.
one.
Mm.
I mean, isn't this you brought up the word more than I think you brought it up most other times. So
I don't talk
this
about
is
it much because
very
I don't
extreme,
experience
isn't
it. Oh yeah,
Yep.
lioness statue, divinity statue. Let's go. Are we already almost at the boss? Damn.
Yeah. Pretty close.
We wouldn't be. That's the only reason we would have this. Yeah. Buy devil breakers from the divine statue. Somehow it has those.
Yeah. Don't think too hard. It's a Devil May Cry game.
You really only need to get through the, See, the thing about Tomboy is if you want mindless damage, this is how you get mindless damage.
It's mindless, but you have to commit.
Mindless damage that you have to be able to pull yourself out of at a moment's notice if you get to see an attack coming through. See, one of the biggest problems with the first fight with Yersin is you don't have Snatch. You literally can't use Snatch.
Unless you're on New Game Plus.
Well, technically, or you could go back to... Oh, yeah, New Game Plus, yeah. You can't use Snatch. I thought you could go back and use... Yeah, or you can go back to the mission beforehand.
Go back to the mission, yeah. Once you have, like, the Wire Snatch 3 or something.
Oh, here we go with this shit.
No blorb right now. Don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Taunt? Nope, never mind. It wouldn't have done anything. It's a good habit to get into. I like the last one, these were the boss. This was a boss enemy, and now it's just a regular guy.
Oh, I could have... If I had bust... Oh! I forgot that could happen.
Fell down.
Into the pit. There we go.
Nice dodge.
That's how you...
Don't you have Table Hopper? Can't you counter that for, like, follow-up? Although, no, that was just a dodge. That didn't trigger. Nero was created to be a simpler character to control compared to Dante, or to get compared to Dante, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't lack options and skill expression, which is really cool. There's a ton to him. And I definitely prefer playing him to Dante, because Dante's a little bit overwhelming in this game. And you've never played Dante in this game, you said so.
I have, yeah. Well, we quit in the middle of me playing as Dante.
Yeah. But it is,
There we go.
It's an experience.
Ugh.
3 Dante is the one I'm the worst at, though, by far.
Oh yeah, no, because you don't get Snatch.
2 Dante is the one I'm the easy.
What is this on my arm? What is? Oh, that's all my other Devil Breakers. That's right. I forgot that he just has a fucking thing, like a ring around his leg. Bro's just got a garter belt full of arms.
Why not a belt?
It's
Choose
funnier.
the regular belt.
Oh,
I
come on.
guess
Don't
so.
tell me you wouldn't want to see him in a garter belt. Don't even
I'm
pretend.
not answering that question. I plead the fifth.
I know. I knew it. Yeah.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah, in case you guys don't know, pleading the fifth equals guilty in this case.
No, it doesn't. Also, I don't even have the fifth. I'm
You guys
Canadian.
you don't have rights. You're a woman.
No.
Oh, that's a little
There are
painfully
no
true.
express elevators. What a lousy architect.
Lousy architect indeed. Yeah, the blood elevators are quite a distinct choice, don't you think?
How many friends that join your streams do you even have that are women?
How many friends do I even have? It's a great question there.
You hold it back on all
The
the
answer
woman
is
jokes
no,
while I
Hallie.
show
You're
up.
the only person.
Out of my way, Wince.
You're the only woman.
Yeah, so like you're just keeping all these
You're
unlocked. And you're like,
every
it's fine.
woman.
And then
Ditch all in you.
and then I joined stream and you're like, hell yeah.
Woman
I can
time.
tell woman jokes.
Oh. Oh. Alright, and this is where we do this.
You get up and that kind of annoying. You know what happens in Dante Must Die difficulty?
You die in one hit.
Well, no. But enemies can devil trigger.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. That's fun.
Which opens up a whole fun host of implications.
Yup. I mean, it's been there since 3, so it's not as if this is ruining anything.
It's just fascinating that the implication of the idea that like devil trigger is not something explicitly meant for characters like
It's
Dante.
just a demon thing, I guess.
I think there might be something
I think
somewhere.
it's just a demon thing. Well, again, I think because Nero's an exception. 'Cause I know when he gets his arm in like before the events of 4, it's like implied to be a failed devil trigger, right?
Yep. Oh. Now, oh, this is another battle zone, battle area, or is this the one with the blue orb? Yep. Or, no, battle zone. Oh, no, secret mission. Ragtime and 2 other ones I will never use. Secret mission, I don't feel like. This is the one where you have to connect a bunch of jumps together.
Oh yeah.
By the way, fuck that one.
So you got practice getting to it. Kind of cool.
Oh. Thankfully, we do get the I think we do get the opportunity. Oh, there's... No, wait, that's not the beast chamber. That's not Urizen's chamber. Urizen's chamber.
Elevator. I think there's something behind this one.
It's
like
so
some
strange how this
green orb
actually
or
makes,
white orb
like,
or something.
architectural, like, things. Like, this tree has actual architecture to it.
Oh, it's just free orbs. There you go.
Yeah.
Those are basically
Oh,
free
blorb.
orbs, and then you get a blue orb from it. Yeah.
Blorb. Blorb it up, baby. There we go. More
Like,
health.
I can't exactly remember. I'm like, there's something behind here. I just my brain, my
Into the period
instincts
tunnel.
know
Here we
there's
go.
something behind here. I just don't remember what it was exactly.
That can't be fun going into.
Oh,
Do you think he holds
It's not
his
even-
breath the entire time?
probably.
Finally made it.
Back to the start of the
Red orb
game,
back
baby.
there. There's some red orbs back there, I think.
Does it still work?
Yeah, there are.
I like running up to them and then doing rainbow, which is a taunt while you're running. He just kicks them.
Oh
I
yeah,
like doing that.
drop kick. Oh, this is one of the more absurd ones.
This was really funny.
He's covered in blood.
Yes, it happens when you go into the blood tunnel.
He just has
Think you can
Vittoria
make it all the way
Balti, the
here?
power of positivity, living life to the fullest.
Why is a fucking magazine that's like...
He's just reading a sexy magazine.
Yep.
Is he reading or is he taking a nap? Oh, he's taking a nap, yeah.
He's taking a nap.
I love the implication that he somehow got clean in between this.
Yeah.
He somehow managed to, like, take a shower and get all the blood away. He fucking, like, catches the book in the dumbest way possible.
Catches the book and puts it in his back pocket. And that's so funny. I love it so much.
How does he, like, the stupidest things, the most minute details, and he does them and they all do them in the coolest way.
They're just so cool, yeah. That's kind of the rule of, it's the rule of cool.
Okay, let's see.
You're not gonna get any moves. Kind of.
Double breaker with a hidden power that lets you power up blues, rose, and
I
red.
think you have enough for air hike for one character.
What is air hike again?
Not anymore. Air hike is double jump.
I already have air hike.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I got air hike on the first episode.
Oh, I don't remember that. Maybe. Oh, air hike is cheaper in this game, I think.
Yeah, way cheaper.
Maybe.
Okay, well,
It's
we're just
very
gonna, like,
expensive.
fucking ride this shit out. With
Yeah.
Tomboy the fuck out. Tomboy like crazy.
Yep.
Save the orbs. Yeah, here we go.
Let's go.
Hope I don't fuck this up royally.
Almost the end of the game.
Wow,
I
we're
can't
gonna go
believe
defeat
fighting
Urine
yours
Man.
in. Wow, and we're gonna win, and
Oh.
you don't go that way.
Not even the right way, yeah.
There it is.
Oh,
Well, there's a arm up there, but there's the right way.
I love this song that plays during this part of the level.
Good.
Oh, you thought this
game's
meant that we
good.
were, like, right before the boss? You fucking moron.
No, there's more combat.
Is there any more here? Nope, that was all for that. Just stop it from spawning in and being a problem. Oh.
Think it's good to be king, huh? Not for much longer.
Uh-huh. You won't eat those words.
No.
No, he's gonna do it. We're gonna beat the game. This game is so like, they
by
really
range.
want you to tomboy the fuck out here. It's like, I
Yeah.
hope you know how to do big damage number.
Hey, douchebag.
Big
It's me.
deeps.
Douchebag.
Where's Dante? No body? No dried up Dante jerky? Nothing?
You've come here to die.
Nefarious or usurper.
Your reason, huh?
You're in.
Bet your parents didn't like you much. Cause your name sucks.
You wouldn't be wrong.
Am with
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of would be.
Who knows? Who knows?
power.
Uh-huh. Power, wow.
Well, no name. I'll be sure to put that on your tombstone.
I love that line.
You will suffer.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I love most of the things that Nero says in this game. Shocking, I know.
I'll show you.
He just revs his fucking sword like a dip. She just does a little... He just holds the rev.
That one line tells you a lot about Nero's motivation in this game. Is he's butthurt about what Dante said, and he really wants to prove Dante
Oh.
wrong, you know?
Oh yeah, by the way, do it for real this time, idiot.
Yeah. Well, you have to get... Yeah, it still doesn't matter, fun fact, but...
Here we go with
Here
the
you
laser.
come, Nero, a maggot. How fucking dare you?
Oh,
How dare you?
I keep forgetting how I have to... Alright, you know what? Fuck it. It's time.
That shield of yours? It's done for.
Surefire solution either.
Oh, well, that's a bad.
Oh. Nice. I think you have to beat the crystal.
Yep, I think that's the game plan here.
Right, because he gets one hit in, he's like, "What's the deal?" Which is true. Nero's the only one who's able to do that. Nice.
Ah. Ah. Ah, I keep forgetting you can do that.
Like a little bit of the sort of punk-ish energy, but not that much. Like I think people kind of overstated. Like, oh, Nero would drink Monster Energy. No, he would drink Gatorade.
Ah!
There's a difference. Oh, so I bet he's got like huge religious trauma.
Probably.
You know, being raised in a cult might do that.
Okay. So I'm stuck.
Best thing about humans is that we never give up. Guess what? I'll beat it into your...
There we go.
Thematically appropriate with how much health you had left.
One cut and smacked.
He was the only one who could do that, though. No one else, except for I guess Dante.
Granted, it took him a fuck ton of red orbs.
Yeah.
He cut his hand. He actually hurt him. He actually hurt Urine Man.
Weak mortal. Demon power does not course through your
So that
veins.
voice is so freaking obvious.
You try.
Are you sure
Like,
about
come
that whole
on.
demon power does not course through your veins shit? Oh, here we go. Forced loss fight. Here we go. That's right. I'm standing up now.
You will regret.
Yours is like, demon power does not course through your veins. Did you just see how that kid moved?
Yeah.
That's not normal.
Then again, Lady is very strong
That's true.
and also human, and like even Virgil's like, yeah, she's really strong. She's super duper strong. I think she's considered the strongest human, if I'm correct.
Yeah, I can see that. How many other humans are in these games, though?
Very few. I mean,
Morrison, and then Eva. That's it, really. Nico, I guess.
So by the way, you can't win this.
Well, Nico's like the daughter of a
Yeah, you
hybrid
immediately
or a
lose.
artificial demon. So I don't know if that does anything. Probably not. Probably not.
He has movesets and he can do a couple more things. I hope you're not thinking about winning this.
Nowhere to go.
Yep. The teeth. Biblically accurate teeth. And he has spits out blood.
Out some blood. Yeah. I mean, makes sense.
Oh, I love the way that those tentacles had to be rendered in.
Nearly human.
He's so powerful, the game can't render him properly.
Yeah.
Cursed.
We
The
need
moment
texture
you
to
walk
pop in.
into this world,
Technically, he's not wrong. First demonium is brought in the East. Oh, there we are. Oh, cool moment. Oh, epic badass moment time.
Who's fucking fun?
who dares interfere?
Oh,
Yeah, whoa.
that's such a sick fucking design.
It's so good.
She's, yeah, go fuck yourself, idiot. What? Fuck you. Well, you thought something was gonna happen here? Well, you thought that would work, idiot?
When my friend plays through 4 and 5, there's so many things I'm gonna have to stop, like, not say.
Yeah.
But that's the fun part.
He gets fucking knocked out.
Getting reactions to this
This
stuff
is gonna be
so
B,
good.
isn't it? Yeah.
Yep. There it
Not
is.
bad, though.
It's a hard one.
Not
There's
the
a
worst.
lot of combat encounters and stuff.
All right, this is where we're gonna stop for today.
Yeah.
Because this is a thematically appropriate place to stop.
Yeah. This
Well,
is the
we'll watch
V.
this, of course. Yeah.
This is the V one.
No, this is Dante. Or yeah, no, it's V. You're right. I'm sorry. A few weeks ago.
You could have at least knocked, Morrison.
I love that he has sexy woman magazines.
I got some good news and some bad news. Pick your poison. Which you want to hear first?
Just speak.
Bad news it is. Lady Patty's feathers are all ruffled. See, she wants to invite you to her birthday party, but your phone is disconnected.
You're a smart one, Morrison. You notice the electric and water out too?
I expected nothing less.
So what's the good news?
Oh, I got a gig. Cash up front.
Cash up front. This I like. The water needs turning on and those toilets need flushing.
He just keeps pooping in the same toilet.
Water, gas, and power. Coming out of your cut. You're a real agency now.
This implies he wasn't a real agency before.
Morrison just paid his bills without telling him.
Yeah, he pays his bill, like, and
then
he's
goes,
like somehow
"Oh, you're
had the
paying me
ability to
back."
thematically choose. Hi, oh, it's his mommy on the counter.
Okay, Morrison, I'll take you up on that gig, but only.
This makes sense if
you
you've
can
watched
get me
the
out of that
anime.
hellish birthday party.
Consider your RSVP declined. Meet your new client.
Oh, Dante's busy. Oh,
You got back right at the end.
I'm gonna find Lady and Trish. Bring him in on this.
What? Come on, you don't think I can handle this gig on my own?
It's a big job. Big job, Dante. You're gonna need the help.
So, what's your name?
Oh,
I have no name.
nice V on the
I am but 2 days old.
Uh-huh.
It's real and true, actually. Pretty much.
Yeah, nice V on the thing.
Just kidding. You can call me V.
Oh yeah.
Okay, V. Why don't you tell me everything about this job?
A powerful demon is about to resurrect, and we need your help, Dante.
Uh-huh.
Now that's a familiar tune.
Booby
Do you
ladies
have
on the
any
back.
idea?
And a picture of a fucking
I've
pizza.
heard that
He just has a
Yeah.
picture of a pizza on his wall.
This is
V for
special.
virgin, V for
That's
vasectomy.
Dante.
Okay. So what's so special about this?
You can't even make that joke with this character because it's the only character who
your
isn't
reason.
technically a virgin.
Your reason for fighting.
Is that why his name is Urizen?
That lip
You're
filler is
losing.
crazy.
So
The lip game on
stupid.
this character goes crazy, dude. That's a V noise. Yup. Burr. Burr. Could it be Virgil? All right.
That's crazy. What if it was?
What if it was
though?
actually Virgil?
What if everything is Virgil?
Hi, lady. I feel bad that lady just doesn't get to do anything in this game. Lady and Trish don't get to do anything. Virgin, I told you. Yeah, your reason for fighting to lose your virginity. And it's like, what's a virginity? Is that a demon? Do I have to go kill Virginity the demon?
Because it's like, I haven't lost my virginity yet because I never lose. That's Dante.
Yeah, exactly. Except this game, he loses very hard. All right, so I just want to look at the library real quick. Profiles, Dark Knight Sparta. Wherever you go in the world, you can hear the legend of Dark Knight Sparta, a demon swordsman who defeated the king of the underworld, seeing him away to protect his lady love. Shoot, good luck finding a kid who ain't hurt at the tail in this day and age. Them Fortuna folks, though, they took it a step further. They went and based a whole dang religion around the story. I mean, sure, there are records here and there substantiating the existence of Sparta, but only a handful of people know about them. Mama told me stories of Sparta when I was a baby, but she thought it was just something you tell kids to get them to go to sleep. Daddy was from Fortuna, so he believed in the whole shebang, though he never tried to make her drink the punch. Maybe he figured she'd never believe him, or heck, maybe he was so head over heels he didn't forgive a flip what she believed. They ain't exactly around anymore, so I can't exactly go and ask him. I can imagine what Mom would say if I told her about I partnered with a bona fide descendant of Sparta. She'd have trapped me up in a straitjacket for sure. Sorry, Mom, but Sparta ain't just a fairy tale. Nero and Dante, them fellas, are living proof. What do you mean Nero and Dante, them fellas? Yeah, what do you mean Nero? What do you mean Nero? What does Nero have to do with this? What do you mean? What do you mean? Imagine reading this as you start the game and going, what do you mean? What does that mean?
Nero.
Yeah, what do you mean Nero? Why is Nero in this?
Well, I think it might be because he's also from Fortuna, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Every once in a while, you meet a lady so kind, people call her a living saint. Well, I can safely say that on my years on God's green earth, I never met a girl that fit the bill like this here, Kyrie. You'll never be Kyrie. You'll never be her. These days, you can find her looking after the little ones in an orphanage on Fortuna. After all the awful things that went down on that island, it's safe to say she's just about the only thing holding them poor folks together. Don't get me started on how beautiful she is. She'd be beating the boys back with a stick if it wasn't for Nero. Yeah, he does it for her. Don't worry, know what a sweet girl like that's doing with a punk like him, but hey, ain't nothing of my business. Different strokes, I reckon. Oh, there are definitely strokes involved there.
Stop.
Old man's diary, internal gunsmith. Still, when it comes to Nell, Goldstein is the only one who can call Master. Nell's weapons are works of art. They're not adorned with the necessary ornamentation, nor that they sacrifice functionality for form. Rather, Nell's creations are honest, pure pieces with simple and elegant designs. This is the beauty that Nell puts into her craft. Her obsession was .44 caliber weapons, and she created all sorts of new designs under her the nickname the .45 caliber virtuoso. Fortunately, Nell Goldstein lost her life in an unfortunate accident a few years ago. She left behind a daughter, though. The two were estranged at the time of Nell's passing, more than a few gun enthusiasts. This author included must be hoping that Nell's daughter inherited her mother's techniques. You know what's the crazy part here?
He didn't.
Wait, Nico is not Nell's daughter, right?
No, granddaughter.
Granddaughter, right.
Like adopted kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think.
It's been a good 30 years since I last wrote something like a letter. Don't have a typewriter or nothing, so unfortunately you're stuck with my shitty hand. Oh, right, this is the game, yeah. Back when Dante went by Tony, there was a place, Bobby's Cellar, a dive infested with bounty hunters, would-be soldiers of fortune, and often enough our old pal Tony Redgrave. He'd show up from time to time like any of the other punks and lowlifes looking to make a quick buck. That was the kind of place Bobby's Cellar was. There was plenty of guys like me around too. Every one of us knew to make the rounds to these joints and peddle our information like precious gems. Most importantly, getting those jobs covered kept the cash flowing in. You better believe old Tony made me a pretty penny. Still, that guy was always broke as a bottle of wine. He'd end up busting his guns on every job. Sure, it all makes sense now, but at the time I was dumbfounded. I asked myself, what kind of shots is this guy packing to break a pair of pistols on every single job? This old gunsmith neighborhood was always giving him an earful. Normal pieces must be like a pair of pop guns to a guy like you, huh, Tony? Eventually got wise that he'd never make a solid payday at this rate, so he just got the old lady to design a pair of pistols just for him. You guessed it, she ended up introducing Don to his old pals, Ebony and Ivory. But wouldn't you know it, she died just as soon as the job was finished. Well, more like she was killed. I never figured out who did it either. I was out of town on a big job myself at the time, you see, but Tony, no Dante, he knew from the sound of it. One of the toughs from his regular haunt said that after she passed, he went off somewhere with the most crestfallen look he'd ever seen. That was the last anyone would ever see of Tony Redgrave at Bobby's Cellar. I love that he just picked Tony. The stupidest possible name. Nico's reports. Enemy reports. I just want to check some boss ones. Like Goliath. This demon calls himself Goliath. Gotta love it when they just up and tell you their name. Makes my job so much easier. And when you see a roided out musclehead demon like this, you can pretty much guarantee he'll be dumber than a sack of pork chops. Still, that gnarly bear mouse whose breath was tough, dragging the crap in and superheating it in the hellfire, that's got potential. Give me a few ideas for expanding the arsenal. I guess we kind of owe you this ape a thank you. I just want to read these. You all heard of Machiavelli? He's a legend, one of the underworld's top gunsmiths. Now, would you believe me if I told you Artemis started out as a gun he made? Seems that fusing the gun with a human host created this. Man, I wish I could have seen it in the flesh. These energy beams were shooting at you were graceful, right? Like a ballet of destruction. Yeah, I can see it now. Priceless relic, one of the last remaining artifacts of Machiavelli's genius, until somebody came along and smashed it the hell up. Just don't talk to me for a while. I bet she was pissed at Nero for busting it up. That's a weapon in DMC3, by the way.
Yes.
All right, I think this is where we'll end for now. Chat.
Yep.
Thank you for joining, everybody. I don't know when the next stream of this will be. I don't know. I don't have next week's schedule. But I will tell you all that Hallie will be joining for it. Hallie's here for the entire playthrough.
Yep.
As far as regular streams, I have to work tomorrow 10 to 6, so no stream tomorrow. Tuesday and Wednesday I could probably do streams. That should be fun. Tuesday and Wednesday. And then I think I have Friday off too, so we can do Friday as well. And then we'll see about Sunday. If I can work on a Sunday, if I work 4 to midnight on Sunday, we'll do it then. Until then, everybody, take care. Stay safe. Thank you very much, Hallie, for joining.
No problem.
Take care, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Don't do anything stupid, and I will see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye.